W's guys, and welcome to the FIFA World Cup. Hope you guys are doing good. We are going to be watching all 104 matches on the channel. And for the first few matches, we actually have DinoDoomz with us. And we're going to get onto the screen now. W's guys, welcome. We're inside the stadium, most definitely. We are 100,000% in the stadium. You know, see that there? See that? That's nothing, okay? Ignore that little strip, okay? Nothing's there, okay? Promise you. We're in the stadium. And W's in the chat. First game is Mexico versus South Africa. DinoDoomz, how do you think that's going to go?
Yeah, so I went into the DinoDoomz foot mob, you know, and I predicted 2-1 for South Africa. I think they're going to pull off an upset because many people think Mexico's going to win.
Like me.
Besides the poll in the chat, you know? Yeah. 60% South Africa, that's W, you know?
I said Mexico 2-1. I said Quinones and Raul Jimenez will score. Do you think South Africa have, like, the capacity to sort of provide this upset for the opening game inside Mexico as well?
Yeah, to be honest, I think their players have a lot of chemistry because 6 of the starting lineup is on the same team, Mamelodi Sundowns. So I think they'll have that chemistry. And they also have a Premier League player, Lyle Foster. Although he's not on the best of form this season.
He's in Burnley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the best of form this season. I think he will be able to finish some of the chances.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say hi to all of the chat. So, hi PVZ Artist, hi Manager of Tesco, hi Eggsy, hi Scotty, shout being Titanian T-Rex member, welcome back to it. Welcome Indu, welcome iMate, I think, sorry, can't read. Welcome Top Hat, by the way, really good progress on the backrooms, Top Hat. Welcome Ruby, welcome Cameron, welcome Ahmed, welcome Alfie, welcome not Rishan was here. Rishan, you know, I really don't know why I read the last part there. Welcome Amanda, welcome Cameron, welcome Monster Plays, welcome every single person that I haven't said hi to. Welcome Ruby, and member for 4 months. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, technically you were on it for 4 months, technically, like you left and then you came back, so I guess it carries over maybe. Which is crazy. But yes, we have Mexico versus South Africa. We have this noise in the background, so you'll be able to hear some stadium noise. It's not the actual stadium noise, but, you know, it's as best as we can get because, of course, all of them are covered by people commentating stuff. There's no actual ambience on anything. W. Scotty for the dono already, man? Holy jeez. Okay. I need to find the dono board because it's, like, kind of confusing where everything is placed now. Scotty with a big Sue right there, my goat. Appreciate you, Scotty, as always. And W's lineups here. We are going to read out the lineups now. They are doing it on the screen as well. You can't, of course, see the match. It is free to stream in a lot of places as well, guys. So you can go and watch the match while watching this. We'll provide better commentation than, you know, very biased British commentators on the channel, except for, of course, you know, bias there. Welcome CDF, shout for being Titanian T-Rex member as well. And yeah, DinoDoomz is on the stream too. But here's the lineup. So for Mexico, we have Rangel as the goalkeeper. We have Gallardo as the left back. We have Vasquez, Montes, Reyes as the defenders as well. Lira in the CDM position. Quinones as left wing. Fidalgo, Guiterres, and Alvarado as right wing. We have Jimenez as the striker. I'm just going to turn the crowd sound down while we announce. I feel like I put it maybe too loud. And hi Fiddle as well. Welcome stream. And who is you? Not to be rude. This is DinoDoomz, my brother, who's been on the channel since day one. OGs remember DinoDoomz, you know, the GOAT.
Yeah, the only GOAT.
The GOAT. No, not the only GOAT. Then for South Africa, we have Williams as the goalkeeper. We have Sibisi. We have Ocon and Mbokazi as the centre-backs. We have Mado, who I do remember from Mamelodi Sundowns, actually. We have Adams, Sithole, Mokoena, and Modiba as the midfielders. We have Reiners as the right striker and Foster as the left striker, of course, the Burnley man. Williams is the captain for South Africa, and we have Montes as the captain for Mexico. Surprisingly, I thought it would be Raul Jimenez, but yeah, I guess it's Montes. And we have Ochoa on the bench there for Mexico. Surprisingly not starting. Really didn't expect that one. And yeah, that's a W, guys. W's everyone. DinoDoomz the GOAT. Yes, exactly, you know, the GOAT.
I'm the GOAT, obviously.
Let's pipe down. By the way, guys, as well, I'm going to put in a link in chat here. Am I Mexican? No, I'm not Mexican. I put a link in chat, and this is going to be where you can predict all the games for the World Cup, and we will be covering them as well. And, of course, it's a free sign-up, so make sure to go sign up for completely free. It's, you know, no cost whatsoever. The match is about to kick off here any second. We are slightly behind, just so there's no lag. Don't spoil goals, guys. and we'll enjoy. And hi, Jack. Your time is not on. Yeah, I know it's not started for us. We're just slightly behind to prevent lag, which is good. As mentioned, Mexico will kick off any second, though. I think they've already kicked off in the actual game. But here we go. 3, 2, and that's crowd sound, by the way. Again, ambience in the background. Referee's going to blow any second here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. There's the first kickoff of the World Cup. Of course, I think in total 1 minute behind, so I won't miss much. Remember, no spoilers. But yes, this is going to be a big game. Replay of the 2010 opener, I believe, as well, right? Yeah.
Except in a different home this time.
DOOMZ is literally a Mexican name. No, it's not. DOOMZ is not a Mexican name. Okay, yeah, we've got some solid players on the field as well here. Definitely, I feel like that, just pulling up the lineup so I can see everyone. I definitely feel like that Quinones will be one of the ones to score. I just feel like it, you know. Quinones is going to hit a goal. You know, he's been on form for Codsia. We've seen him throughout the season. Kick and rush is his priority, his speciality. He's playing left wing in this formation, interestingly, though he probably will move into striker as well and maneuver around. So definitely, I think that Quinones could provide some speciality. And welcome, Eiley's stream. That is my brother, DinoDoomz, the GOAT. And hi, Indu, as well. Welcome to stream. And Dino, did he actually name Rare Fire Element that? I named someone what? Like, okay. Bernardo Silva to Real Madrid. Yeah, I know. I just saw that as well. That's kind of crazy. I thought he'd make the decision after the World Cup, but, you know, pretty interesting that he goes there. Hate you, Bernardo. But yeah, my friend is streaming right now playing Brawl Stars, and he started a bet with Streamlabs. Who is winning, Mexico or South Africa? It's a draw. Oh, there's like a bet thing with Streamlabs. I probably wouldn't do bets because, you know. But I think the football prediction's pretty cool because you can gain points on like the table and all that sort of stuff. Everyone join up, you know, write your YouTube username. Me and DinoDoomz are in it. There's some others in it already. I believe if we, you know, refresh here, I can actually tell you who's in it. Manager of Tesco's in it. We have also more Bob who's in it, which is a W. And yeah, this is already passed back here to South Africa. They've regained some possession. They're actually playing in yellow, surprisingly. I thought they would be playing in green, and Mexico would play in white and dark green. But I guess it's the opposite here. Mexico's playing in that dark green color. Let me change the actual colors on here just so you guys have a little bit of ease when you're looking at the match. So then South Africa's yellow, and they've got like black text, I think. There we go. Nice. Okay, we have the proper colors on the thing. And can somebody tell me what the World Cup is? So the World Cup top hat is all the best teams playing football, all the best national teams who qualified, sorry. And it's the winning nation gets the glory. It's group stage, then knockout rounds. So it's a very interesting tournament. The best tournament to start watching football from, in my opinion. The manager of Mexico is Javier Aguirre, and the manager of South Africa, by the way, is Hugo Bruce. Definitely, they've gone for a strong chemistry sort of team here, South Africa, especially with a lot of the Mamelodi Sundown players. There's going to be a free kick won by Mexico. Who did the foul? I think the foul is on Lira, and it's by, I believe that's Ocon. That might be Ocon, I think. Yeah, that was a, do you think that was a foul?
Yeah, that's almost a yellow card if it was later on, to be honest.
Yeah, I do think that was. You're the manager of Mexico, fair enough. And hi, Kazuma, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. How's it going, Dino? I have to say, this might be the worst World Cup ever. The ticket prices are a joke. I thought of going to Portugal, Colombia, $5,000. Cheapest ticket, and I live by the stadium. Yeah, I agree. By the way, I'm just moving because DinoDoomz is going to respond to some of you in the chat as well. But what I will say is that, for sure, I think that this World Cup could have been better. I don't want to really complain too much. Of course, I want to enjoy. I really want to go to the matches too, but I'm going to sort of wait till 2030. Of course, if the channel's grown by then to, like, if we have millions of subscribers, hopefully one day we will. Not saying that, but we can maybe stream in the stadium. That would be crazy. But yeah, we stick to this for now, you know, go through the grind. Welcome, Abrima. Shout out for being Titanium T-Rex. Welcome, stream. Dino, you just ignoring me or something? I have to spam so much. Yeah, there's some other people chatting. Sorry about that. It was my fault for ignoring you. Or it wasn't actually ignoring you. I was just reading all the chat messages as I can. And commentation, of course, because shot! And it's blocked by South Africa goalkeeper Williams. Deflected out. I can't actually believe. Was that Fidalgo who just missed that? No, it was Raul Jimenez. Just didn't hit that properly. He hit a volley as well. That's pretty impressive. Hit that really nicely. Of course, he's moving back to Wolves as well now. Do you think that shot was good?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good shot. I think it could have been more cornered. could have been a goal. But to get the technique for that, running into that really well.
I think he just needed to hit it more sort of to the left because he sort of centered it. I don't know why. He hit it right at the goalkeeper. We got here now, I think that's Modiba just trying to clear the ball. It's now going to be with Sithol. And Mexico are applying a lot of pressure here. This is very dangerous. Oh, and now we have South Africa on a counter-attack. By the way, guys, whenever we're commentating as well, just so you know, I will try and read chat once there's not a big momentum thing happening. Like right now, luckily, Rangel collects the ball. That would have been so good if Foster could have just reached that pass there by, I think that was Adams, trying to pass it through to Foster. What a chance of South Africa, though. That was really good. Just straight to the other side. And I just got another BB Lizard and called on W's Ruby. And hi, Dino. I'm not going to watch as I am watching it myself. Yeah, sure, weaponized, though. You know, you can just play our stream in the background for commentation if you want. And also to chat if there's a goal. A lot of people do that too. Little Dino, can you tell him that he's Mexican-American? I'm not Mexican-American British.
You're Mexican-American British. Also, by the way, you can see the increase in level from club to national team. Because, like, it's got all the synergy. It's got the best players from the entire nation. So
yeah. Though that pass from, I think that was Sid Hole there, just trying to pass the ball through to Reynolds. That was not great at all.
In this match, I'm going for South Africa, by the way, because I want my 2-1 prediction.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to win that table. I am.
And this is a kind of a stupid question, but is Saudi in the World Cup? Yes, they are in the World Cup. They're in the group with Spain, Uruguay, and Curaçao, I think, or Cape Verde?
I
think it's Cape Verde.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's take a look. I think they're in Group G. They're in Group H, sorry. I knew it was in G or H. Yeah, they've got Cape Verde in their team as well. And MC today, no specific streams to MC. It's whenever there's a break, delay in the match. It will happen when it happens, Eiley. For sure. And all the rare quads are available right now. Fair enough, Fiddle. We'll do that in a Minecraft MSM stream. And it's time to play football. It is indeed, Silk. And, yes, for sure. This is going to be now over to, I believe that is Gallardo, just trying to get the cross on there, trying to find Jimenez inside the box. And, by the way, Dino, my friend, made a stupid mistake with the betting. He was supposed to make it, you can bet 10 points to 1K, not 10 points to 10K. What the heck? Better Mexico wins, you're losing 10K. I technically did say Mexico wins this one, so I'm hoping that too. And I don't know if you saw also some of the controversy. South Africa arrived late because the team were denied. Yeah, I saw that, actually, Kazuma. Yeah, definitely, I don't stand for the controversy. I'm just trying to enjoy the matches. I don't want to go rambling on about controversial stuff. But, yeah, all I know is that I would say that last time's World Cup 2022 was run better for sure. In terms of, you know, the how stuff went smoothly. You know, all the players came in smoothly, referees smoothly. Yeah. Canada game gonna go 732-9, trust. I mean, if they score 732 goals, they're winning the World Cup. That's all I'll say. Quinona just excellently touches the ball off of the South Africa player. Not a great touch, but he does win a throw in here. It's now going to be back for Montez. Now over to Reyes. And Donna, can you reset the server to a previous version? Someone spawned a ton of Ender Dragons and the lag is insane. Okay, sure. I'll reset it after this match. Okay, Top Hat. Yeah. And I think France will win. I do think France might get to the final. I hope they beat Spain at one point if Spain and France ever come across. All I want is Spain and Argentina not to win, and I want Portugal to win. And, you know, France getting to the finals, very high possibility. It definitely could be a France versus Portugal final for sure. But yeah, that's who I think is going to win the World Cup, Portugal. I think they've got the quality. This seems like a very good year for Portugal. A lot of the players had good stuff. Champions League winners, SPL winners with João Felix. Mexico just getting the ball in front. Quinones takes a shot and scores. He does what I said he would. Score the first goal. How'd I know? Because I'm smart. Quinones scoring the opener there. And we actually have some special goal animations. So let's go play this one. Here we go. And what noise, man. By the way, that's the goal animations. If anyone wants to use them as well, there, you could see them. But yeah, what What a goal, man. And I said Quinones would score. You know, I've got that 100 IQ. I told you. Quinones would score. You know, anyone down in the Saudi Pro League quality. A Saudi Pro League player scored the opening goal in this World Cup, by the way. A Saudi Pro League player. So, yeah, take that. Everyone who was doubting that, by the way. But Quinones absolutely bashes that one in. What a goal, man. That was so good. Yeah, that goal animation was great. Sorry, I'm getting the, you know, I don't have the level at the moment to sort of comprehend everything and do the goal animation at the same time. So I quit out the goal animation and go back on the stream. My mistake. Won't happen again, though. And you have a chance of not losing 10k. I think 2-1 is my prediction. I think it's very confident 2-1 here. So be confident in the win for Mexico. Though South Africa need to get back in. That was a bad mistake from their player there. I think it was, who did the mistake? Sabisi, I think. It was maybe Madoa Sabisi. They changed formations to a very defensive structure now. South Africa as well, playing a 5-3-2. They were not playing that before. They were playing a 3-5-2, actually. Now they're playing a 5-3-2. And, hi, Sans. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Sorry. Yeah?
How this game's going so far, honestly, I think Mexico's going to win this 3-0, so.
Yeah, I mean, 3-0, it wouldn't be a surprise. I think I could technically get points in the league as well if I predicted Mexico will win here, I think, as well. That's for sure. Anyone picking South Africa is good. I mean, they could pull an upset. It's possible, you know, but Mexico have the quality. You know, Quinones opening goal. He's on form today, man. He is on form, Quinones. And that guy, like, in the SPL is insane, by the way. So I wasn't surprised when he scored this. He might actually score another goal in this game. He could score 2, could score a brace. I'm still predicting Jimenez to score. Potentially as well, we might see a Rainer's goal, that's for sure, or a set piece from South Africa that gets headed in by one of the centre-backs. That's a possibility as well. And they could, but Mexico will probably win. Yeah, Mexico most likely at the moment here. And hi, Lubna. Is it free there? World Cup matches are not free to watch here, specifically in Saudi, though there are some places showing them for free. But they are free to watch in some countries. I'm not too sure. Though I can't, of course, show it on here. Otherwise, I will get copyrighted and channel striked. So, as always, watch along. And no, South Africa can't upset anything in this game except their fans. I mean, hey, yo, geez Louise, man. But that puts Mexico at the top of Group A there. First match, first win. I think a win is really all you need in this competition. You only need to win one game, I think, to qualify for the next round and have a good goal difference.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, because of the new third place position where it's like a third place qualification table. So that's all you need, one win. So if Mexico get it here, that's very good for them. And hi, Bartolo. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. And I'm going to call you DinoDoomz now. Sure. Chill and enjoy the beautiful game. Exactly. You know, football is being played here. And that's what we love to see. Smash life for football. And I just put it again, man, especially during the World Cup, I need to be focusing like 90% game and then also on you guys as well. So yeah, just put it again. It would be much easier, please. Basically start with 64 teams and 62 teams make next round. That's the new format. I mean, I heard they're doing a 64 team format for the 2031. Now, would I like that? Probably not, because I'm going to die if I watch all of those games. I would probably literally get sick from watching too much football matches. But, you know, I'm still down to watching all of them, for sure. And how long are the rounds usually? So each match is 90 minutes long, plus additional time. So it might be 10 minutes maximum of additional time from both halves. So usually you could predict 100-minute matches. And then, of course, if it goes to equalized in the knockout rounds, this applies, not the group stage. We're currently in the group stage. So if we get in the knockout rounds, there's extra time, which goes up to 120 minutes. And then we also have penalties if it's still equal by then. So those matches can go up to like 150 to 160 minutes. Then there's also the possibility of in the USA, for the matches played in USA, not Mexico. This one's in Mexico, of course, in the Azteca. But there is the chance of a delay due to thunderstorm and weather, and that can cause 2 to 3 hour delays. But during those delays, we'll be playing Minecraft, MSM games while we wait. And remember, peak 2022 World Cup. It was peak, except Messi won it, so I wouldn't say it's too peak. Though I would say the actual World Cup itself, the vibe and the atmosphere of the World Cup is insane. And, I mean, my first World Cup I ever watched was the 2014 World Cup. I really liked that one. I think it was great. And I didn't watch too much of it. I only watched Brazil's matches, I think, in that one, to be honest, because I like Neymar. But yeah, World Cups bring you to football. I got brought to football by that. And Infantino wants 2038 World Cup to have 256 teams. It goes to 6 months. The World Cup becomes the only tournament in football. That'd be funny. show your background, not to be rude. What do you mean? There, I mean, my background's been shown on the streams before, like, every time. I actually got some stuff set up for halftime as well. Like, for example, we got the 3 under. You see it's green screened out, but, you know, any green color you can't see. But there's the 3 under. It looks pretty cool. There you go, 3 under. And we also have a couple of other things, which I'll show you at halftime, guys. It's behind the green screen, so I'll get them. And get your Panini collection yet. They haven't released some autograph ones, $300. Oh, wow. We're just seeing the referee cam here of Quinona's goal. He actually Megs Williams, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think that was a Meg.
By the way, I am wearing the 1998 World Cup France Zidane kit.
And I'm wearing the 2026 or 2025 Nations League Portugal top. I guess 2025 now, right? Yeah, I guess. But yeah. And yeah, I actually don't have any Panini cards. I will try and collect some, so we'll see how that goes, buying them. And hi, Demented, welcome stream. And that green screen out on the ball looks insane, like it's made of glass. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy, actually. It looks like it's see-through and stuff. Like, that's really weird. Yeah, it gives like a reflection. I see that. Free kick for South Africa, by the way. It's going to be a free kick taken by, I think that's Mbokazi. Also, I believe Sithole was the one that caused the own, basically almost an own goal there.
Yeah. With
the pass back, it looks like, because his rating on FootMob's now 4.9, which is terrible. And by the way, you're redoing Deltarune as a 1 to 3 hour videos. Oh, good sound, yeah. I'm down to watch those in my free time, for sure. And 1998, your first World Cup, good memories. W's Kazuma. I mean, I wish I could watch that, but of course I wasn't alive then, so that's sad. And is this my brother? Yes, Demented is my brother. And also, hi Oswald, welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. And you're wearing the 25-26 Al Nassr blue jersey. W's, yeah, I got all the Al Nassr jerseys back in my closet. I do have some Al Nassr flags actually set up behind the green screen as well.
I was wearing that blue jersey today as well before this one.
Fair enough. And your first World Cup was in 45 million BC. And so will the server be reset? Yeah, it will be reset after the match. So when I end this stream before the next stream, which is at 1:45 a.m. I put it, I'll reset the server. Don't worry. I don't know who did that. It's probably, you know, I don't actually really know who would have done that. So, but I'll reset it to when I last had it saved. So that's all good. And yeah, I'm just... By the way, guys, you can ask me anything generally while there's no play going on. We'll try and commentate any sort of big plays happening as well. Which country do you think will come first in Group D? Let me open Group D here, so because I unfortunately haven't memorized all the groups here. Australia, Paraguay, Turkey, USA. I'm going to say Turkey first. I'm going to say Australia second, though I think Paraguay can come second. Whoever doesn't come second there will go third, and unfortunately I do think USA might get grouped. Now that depends though on the form of, you know, Paraguay and Australia, if they can pull off a win or a draw, but it really is up to, you know, sort of, I think goal difference for a lot of these third, fourth place, you know, positions here. Goal difference might decide them, I think as well. Now I don't know if USA will get grouped, they might not. It just really depends on what team can come out with form on top. But Turkey, I'm very confident in getting first place. Though, of course, my main concern is Portugal winning, of course, Group K, which I do think is possible. DR Congo lost to Chile. Uzbekistan, not the best of form at the moment. And Colombia also having sort of middle ground form. So I hope that Portugal can come out on top there for sure. Yeah, as well, my other concern, Saudi. Of course, I've lived here the longest in my life compared to any other country. So I'll probably say Saudi can come third. They can actually qualify for a playoff position. They just got to beat, you know, Cape Verde and then Uruguay. I think they can beat as well. But that really depends, or they can get a draw there, honestly. I think they can draw really against Spain and Uruguay. They just need to be very confident in their abilities. Like they did against Argentina in the 2022 World Cup. You know, get a draw, win against Cape Verde, you'll qualify to the next round. It's possible. And reminder for Dino, sleep is fun. Yes, I don't sleep, luckily. Mexico, now passing over there in the middle of the ground. That's Lira, just controlling the ball. It's now going over to Alvarado in the right wing here. There's some through ball action there to Guiterres. Now back to Alvarado. Guiterres again. They've got very fluent football here, Mexico. They're like passing the ball around a lot, and that's great. And welcome, Ego, to stream. Hope you're doing good. And FIFA World Cup 2070 got its intro. Sure. Albeit some catastrophe, Portugal should be first in the group and Colombia second. That's probably what I think will happen. What a shot, by the way. Who was that?
He hit someone in the back, by the way.
Quinones, deflection to a corner. Wow, man, this guy Quinones is actually cooking. And I'm telling you, Quinones might be Mexico's best player in this tournament. A lot of people, you know, doubting him, man. A lot of people doubting him. He will be Mexico's best player. I'm sure of it. He's just got that... Somehow a corner wasn't given? I thought he deflected off of... Did he not deflect off Adams? Yeah, how did South Africa...
I thought he did.
Okay. Doesn't matter anyway. He took a shot. That was a very good shot by Quinones, actually. Very, very surreal and nice. So I feel like leading up to Chapter 5 will be a video of the full chapter. I've done some Chapter 1 and ended recording early for some reason. I see Sans W's, yeah. Is that my brother? Yes, Ego. This is my brother, DinoDoomz. Appeared on the channel before. Do you agree with Neymar going? I feel it's a bad choice. I agree, bad choice. I don't think it's good. A lot of people might hate me saying I don't think Neymar should go to the tournament. But, you know, very injury-prone player, right? Exactly. Very injury-prone. That guy just, you know, keeps getting injured. And I just don't think it's good for the atmosphere of the, you know... You go into a World Cup knowing you've got a guy that can just get, you know, like a leg injury immediately. Like, I would have really picked João Pedro as a, you know, player going to this World Cup. He really deserved it, you know, from Chelsea. Very phenomenal player. That is an absolute foul on Montez there, the captain, just getting taken down.
Last World Cup, Neymar almost broke his spine in a match, so, like, you shouldn't really be coming back from that.
Neymar just going for the Big Macs. Yeah, that guy's, like, you know, chilling in McDonald's. And Dino, why are your eyebrows so dark and bushy? Because they're good. And shave the edges off. No, I like them as they are. I like, you know, big eyebrows. It's great. Messi better, you're getting timed out. I'm a dictatorship here. Anyone who says Messi's better getting timed out. Not even joking. That decision might cost them the World Cup. It might actually cost them the World Cup. Now, I know Neymar can provide quality, of course. But do I think he will win them the World Cup? No. Same with Ronaldo. I don't think he'll win them the World Cup. So, you know, as much as, you know, I like Ronaldo, he's not that guy to win them the World Cup anymore. Who's to win them the World Cup? Bruno. Bruno is that guy to win the World Cup. Though Ronaldo will still provide exceptional quality. He knows it. He knows it. He's not playing every game now 90 minutes. He'll probably play the crucial matches 90 minutes plus. But, of course, to get it over the line, you know, you need to rely on Bruno. Need to rely on Nuno Mendes. They're the two players I think that will, you know, hand Portugal a very solid contention at the World Cup here. And, of course, Vitinha and João Neves, though, they have to be on form, though. And do I get timed out for not knowing anything about this? No. Quinones was fouled before. Advantage was played. It's now going to be Mado. And back to Sabisi. And Ronaldo, I think... Wait, who's Ronaldo again? Ronaldo's this guy. Ronaldo's this guy. I don't know why the shirt's getting blurred out when it's yellow, but... Sue. The guy says Sue. Whoa. Rangel made a mistake there. South Africa have a chance. Cross going in. Blocked by Gallardo. Just, was that even good from South Africa? Like, what was that, man? Like, genuinely.
I don't even know. Goalkeeper mistake there. You should have called that, really.
That's why I do think Ochoa should have started this game. He just has that quality, you know. He's played in 5 World Cups. This would be his 6th. He has that quality, you know, to start for the team and really provide in the goalkeeper terms. There's going to be a foul there by Fidalgo, I think, or who? Who's that?
Guiterres.
Guiterres, okay. I couldn't see the name there for a second. And you got Foreground Gold Iron, redecorate your goal. W, silly Bob. And is tomorrow South Korea and Czechia? Yes, we'll be covering South Korea and Czechia tomorrow, 5 a.m. GMT +3. Don't know what time it is for you guys, but we will be covering it on the channel, as along with all the rest of the 103 games on the World Cup, or 102 if you count these two. But yeah, we will be covering all of them. DOOMZ France might win this World Cup. Very high chance, actually. France is a very strong contention for the World Cup, for sure. And is Ronaldo a football player? No, he's a rugby player. Imagine Big Willy Bubble makes an MSM sports event. I couldn't really imagine esports for MSM, to be honest. And Spain is winning it. Fair enough. You know, I'm non-biased, so fair enough. Though all I'll say is I hope Portugal wins. You know, everyone's got their hopes to who wins it. I'm the non-biased commentation source. That's Ronaldo. That's Bronaldo. And with this World Cup, Messi, Ronaldo, and Ochoa become the first 3 players to appear in 6 World Cups. Yes, exactly. Modric, Neuer, Nagamoto, and Musiera right behind with 5. Yes. I don't think Modric will make 6 appearances, unfortunately. Just won't get the chance to. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Modric is still playing by 2030 in the World Cup. I wouldn't be surprised if Ronaldo's playing 2030 World Cup as well, you know. Especially if he's, you know, accepted to come off the bench for sure. I think in that World Cup he might be just a little bit too old. They might play Gonzalo Guedes as the starting striker. Though, for sure, you know, making an appearance, Ronaldo joining in that World Cup would be very good for everyone. And I don't trust France. Same with England. Fair enough. Okay. Also just got 2 nice, lovely milkshakes here, which is great. And you hate England? Sure. There's a hydration break now. Now, this is a new introduction into the World Cup, hydration breaks. That wasn't a thing in the, World Cup before, so I'd love to see how this sort of impacts the games. Obviously, this is always in SPL, whenever we're watching Al Nassr, there's always a hydration break, so, yeah, just, we'll see how this impacts the national teams, because we haven't really seen it too much. And where can you watch the World Cup? You forgot? Okay, I'll read all the channels while the hydration break's on. SBS 1, RTVE Play, DAZN, La 1 TVE, La 2, CAT, DAZN Mundial, Bar TV Mundial, ITV 1, ITVX, STV, STV Player, Bein Sports, Bein Sports 2, Bein Sports 3, Bein Sports English, Bein Sports English 2, Fobo Sports, Tubby, Telemundo, Fox 1, Fox 4K, Peacock, ES, Fox Sports, 4K, Fox Sports. Fox is the main provider for the World Cup, along with DAZN and ITV and BBC iPlayer. They're the main providers there, so for anyone that wants to watch, they're the ones you watch off. And USA, the hydration break drink is Coca-Cola. Yeah, McDonald's in the halftime, of course. Hydration break as well there.
By the way, who introduced that drink to you? Was that me?
Yeah, you gave the drink.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks, my goat. By the way, real quick question. Are you going to set up the server today or tomorrow? Tomorrow, Bartolo. Before the stream. Did you know that Ronaldo got 19,729,827 when he first started his channel? Yeah, I know. Ronaldo's got like 70 mil subs or 80 mil subs now. I don't watch his channel, but I'm subscribed to him. Diamond's taking a hydration break from his locked-in commentating. Exactly, I know. I need to start doing more hydration breaks during commentation as well, because I notice the more I commentate, the more my throat hurts without drinking a drink. Ochoa just giving the team some instructions here as well. Of course, the most experienced player for Mexico, the captain technically as well, if we're not counting Montez. They are doing hydration breaks because FIFA signed a deal for commercials, so more money. Yeah, it's stupid. That's why, honestly, I'm watching off BBC and ITV, because best places to watch off if they're not showing the halftime final concert. They're not showing the commercial breaks and all that sort of stuff. They're actually showing tactics, breakdown. I mean, I'm not going to listen to their tactics as well, but they're showing that, and that's, to me, what football's about, not concerts and commercials, unfortunately, which a lot of, the new sort of gen of football doesn't really get. And hi, Butter, welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. You bred a rebro, W Silly Bob as well. Okay, hydration break has come to a close here. Who you for, Dino? For me, I'm neutral. Only team I'm supporting in this World Cup is Portugal. But everyone else neutral. I'm so happy my guy Quinones scored, though. I will say I'm very happy. Scored in the 9th minute. SPL player, proven Saudi League has quality. He really proved himself in the Saudi League as well. That's where he's sort of shown the most, I feel like. So yeah, for sure, I definitely think he's proving that you can develop and you can become a better player in the SPL, of course, under Brendan Rodgers, who I think did a brilliant job to make Quinones into this lethal striker slash, he's not even a striker in this game. Yeah, what position is he even playing?
I would say he's like roaming cam, maybe a playmaker.
Yeah, because he is playing everywhere. This guy's like straight up in every position on the field at the moment. And you bred hand each day. W's Daniel, well done, man. DinoDoomz is going to do some commentation while I have a sip of my drink.
Now it is Bokazi with the ball. And now South Africa just passing around the defense. I think both teams are sort of playing tiki-taka, but then under pressure they're going with long balls. And the ball is going around a lot here. Mexico going on an attack. Counter.
They might actually have a chance here. Quinones in left wing. Let's go. Pass back to Gallardo. And yesterday I revealed my voice in the YouTuber's stream. W's, demented. W's. If Portugal doesn't win it, I'll take anyone but Argentina or even Spain, as much as I hate you, Mal. I mean, to be honest, I will not take Argentina as a win. That's the only country here I will straight up never support on this, ever. Never do I want Argentina to win a World Cup. Ever again. Especially, it's all of their controversies for all of their World Cup. I don't think they've had one normal World Cup, Argentina. Like a World Cup without controversy whatsoever. And, by the way, Don, I think I aced my English exam because we had 2 questions where people would do like 2 to 3 pages, but I ended up doing 5 on question 1 and 6 pages on question 2. That's really good, Butter. Well done. And here we have another shot for Mexico. Deflected away. Some high press here from, I think that is, Gallardo just giving some press. South Africa's goalkeeper, Williams, clears it away. It's now back to Rangel. And hi, James. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And wait, this is DinoDoomz. Yes, this is DinoDoomz, my brother. And yes, that's the guy next to me, Steven. W's. And my TV is a gaming TV. It doesn't have watch channels. Fair enough, W's. This is going to be now over to Alvarado. Alvarado now back to Reyes. Giving a cross in, and that's going to be caught by Williams, who actually was good during the Club World Cup. We watched Mamelodi Sundowns in the Club World Cup. Of course, we covered all games then. And I think Mamelodi was really great, so I'm kind of surprised that their players are sort of falling under the pressure here. Because I actually really enjoyed watching them. You know, this is especially like, you know, players like Mado, Williams, I still remember them, Sabisi. Those guys were great. They were great. And total number of matches, so that all the matches in the World Cup is 104, including this match. But after this match, it's, you know, match 1 done, 103 left. Until Argentina gets rid of everyone, gets better players. I mean, they've got Alvarez. You know, I personally don't... Alvarez and Nico Paz are probably the most likable Argentinian players, I would argue. You know, they've actually got some likability to them. The rest of them, not for me. Maybe there's a couple I'm not thinking of. Garnacho, maybe. I don't know.
For some reason, I've always liked Acuna, for no reason.
I guess Acuna's pretty fine. Though, you didn't watch the Club World Cup after River Plate lost, man. That guy was, like, trying to spear people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's because he was the first... he was one of the first Panini stickers I've got. I think it was, yeah. And
will I take my green screen off at halftime? No, because it's hard to set up, but... all I'll say is that, you know, I've been every stream before. This is the first stream with the green screen. I've never had the green screen before this stream. So, yeah, if you want to see the room without green screen, just go, like, to the previous stream. Or, like, any video that I have. If you notice in the last 2 Portugal friendlies, when Portugal got the ball moving quickly up the pitch, they were at their best. But when they're at their worst is when they... Yeah, exactly. Hence why I do not want Vitinha to be ball hogging with stupid passes, man. If Vitinha is doing... nothing passes at the back, man. Like, we need the ball moving. Fluid football. That's how we get goals. Fluid football, crosses, you know, and actually score. You know, not just hit, you know, nothings until we finally find a tap-in. You know, we don't want to find tap-ins. We want to find shots on target that can potentially fault the goalkeeper, especially, you know, like DR Congo. Or who else have we got in the group? Uzbekistan, right? Yeah, those teams don't have the goalkeeper quality. Even Colombia, I don't think, has got goalkeeper quality, really. They've got a spinner, and then they got, like, one other guy. So, you know, we'll see who they pick. And when is the next MSM stream? It's at 1:45 a.m. in the morning. And why is DinoDoomz AFK? Bro's just enjoying the match, I guess. Do you have any comments, DinoDoomz, on this play?
Side-eyeing you when you were saying about Vitinha, you know?
Oh, yeah, because you glazed Vitinha, I remember. No, I don't think Vitinha's bad, by the way, funnily enough. If South Africa somehow wins, I'll rob a bank and I'll go into Area 51. Okay, fair enough, wow. No, I don't think Vitinha's bad. I actually think Vitinha's a good player. Though he needs to stop doing, like, a lot of control passes. I know control passes are good in football, but just too much of them causes, you know, lack of fluidity in the game, can cause the game to go stale. That's what you don't want to see, especially against, you know, the better teams like, you know, Colombia, for example. You don't want to see that going against them. Unless we've already got, like, 2-0 and we don't need to win. Great chances came when they lobbed the ball forward towards the attack, especially Ronaldo. Yeah, exactly. I did watch the Portugal versus, who was it? Chile match. We didn't watch the Nigeria one, unfortunately. I just had the scoreline on FootMob because I had another stream planned at the same time. But yeah, we watched the Portugal versus Chile match off stream, and I really thought that they had a lot of good chances in that first half, regardless of the scoreline. I mean, a lot of people just go and bash, you know, Ronaldo, you know, saying that he didn't score, but the thing is that he actually created chances there. You know, he was a bit selfish. It's a friendly. In the World Cup, he's not going to be selfish. I can assure you of that. It's just a friendly, you know, he's going to try and score. In the World Cup match, if he has the same pass to Conte Sal, he is passing absolutely. He cares more about the win here. Who is that? That's that ref guy, right? What's his name? It's that Italian ref guy.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot his name. He's the most famous referee, you know. Italian, best referee of all time. Can you play the I Show Speed World Cup song for the end? Unfortunately, I can't because it's copyright. I cannot play that. I wish I could. I'll try and play a non-copyright song. I was actually told by YouTube, or advised to by YouTube's, like, program thing, that not to play too many copyright songs because it increases the chance of channel strike, so I'm just going to be careful now how many of those I play. And Vitinha should long pass to Ronaldo or Rafael. Yeah, exactly. Long passes, line-breaking passes are what we need to see more of. What a slide tackle, by the way. I think that's by Madiba. What a slide tackle. That's actually great. There's going to be a throw-in for Reyes.
I can see the South Africa team is actually developing into this game.
Yeah.
They're slowly gaining, like, I would say confidence, because they didn't seem confident at the start. They were just lobbing it. They were doing heavy touches, giving the ball away. But now they seem more confident.
Oh, here we go. Quinones crossing it in, and Williams takes it with a nice save. I don't know if that was Quinones or Gallardo. It could be Gallardo, actually. Now thinking about Quinones playing more of that central role. I think actually Quinones set that up. Yeah, he set up the whole play there. Nice through ball to Gallardo, and then he just passes it across, and Raul Jimenez just not there. Instead, Williams gets a nice catch. South African maths teacher threatened me and my classmates to pick South Africa, and she said if South Africa won, she would buy us pizza, and if they don't, she won't. Fair enough. Fair enough. With Ronaldo, the ball always moves forward with his link-up play. Exactly, Ronaldo always causes the ball to move forward. That's what people don't see with football. They're happy to bash Ronaldo when he doesn't score or he scores a penalty, but then they won't actually see what he actually contributes to the match. And then they'll say, I watched the whole match, he's holding back the team. You did not watch the whole match. Otherwise, you would have seen, that back heel he did against Chile. Some of his plays in that match were phenomenal with what I saw. They were actually outstanding, and I was really happy with his level in that game. Though, I'd love to see just a little bit more, sort of presence in the box from him. I think he could have a little bit better presence in the box. Match stats so far, by the way, 6 attempts at goal for Mexico, 2 attempts on target for them, 0 for South Africa. They haven't had a shot. No shot for South Africa at the moment.
Come on, I want them to win 2-1, please.
You just want the stupid points on the football
I do.
league. What do you think?
I like scamming you.
What do you think South Africa need to do to break down Mexico here?
I don't think Mexico are really worrying too much about their defense. So I do think South Africa can just take a run with a long ball. Like, that was the tactic they were aiming to do, but they're just not executing it correctly. They're doing these scrappy through balls, which aren't really getting to the target.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, see, now I'd chip it to the striker,
They're doing too many They're doing too many passes. They just need to get the ball down the field. They need to play counter-attacking football. That's what they need to do, because that was their closest goal, remember, their counter-attack. Do you need to win one match only to go to the next rounds? I believe so. I believe you only need to win one match and have a good goal difference, and you'll go to the next round guaranteed. At least that's as far as I'm concerned. I think that is the case. But yeah, also going to reset the crowd.
Third go playoffs, right?
Third go into a playoff. It's not like a playoff where you verse each other. There's their first shot, South Africa, an off-target header by Foster. He's the guy that's going to score you the goal. You need to get it to him, or Reyners, is another option. They're showing that chance there by Gallardo again. Williams, really nice save. Williams is very quality goalkeeper. I mean, the only way Quinones scored against him is by megging him with an unexpected shot there. I think, Williams thought he was going right to the far post, but he wasn't. He was going straight down the middle. And she even said she'll take $500 from us. What the heck? Hey, yo, nah. That's crazy. Nah, what? She'll take $500 to buy an iPhone? Jeez Louise. And hi, Galaxy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. No, you're not very late. You're only just here for the first half, which is all good. So you will miss the you won't miss the second half. Anyway, just the only goal you missed was Quinones' beautiful banger. I actually didn't put Quinones on the score sheet, so I might as well do that. I haven't actually been used to the score sheet because we haven't done a football stream in a while, so I guess you need to get back in the flow here. It was an assist by Lira as well. What an assist by him it was as well. Just finding that ball. I guess he didn't really have to do too much in the end, but he still found the pass there. He could have been selfish and shot himself from that mistake by Sithole, but nah, he really did do a good job not being selfish. And Lira, of course, the as we call him, the free agent GOAT in FIFA. That guy's the best free agent with Tony Fruk. And we're actually going to see Tony Fruk as well with Croatia's game. So, yeah, free agent GOATs are going to come in clutch. And yo, Dino, for the ending song, do the song I sent. It's only 5 minutes. Okay, sure. I'll do that for the ending song. And is the Minecraft stream today? Minecraft will just be whenever there's a gap in time between the matches and another stream. So, for example, today, no. Because there's already another stream planned, which is MSM, and then we'll go to the next stream after that, which is Canada versus South Korea versus Czechia. But yeah, Minecraft could definitely be after, for example, Qatar versus Switzerland. because that's a match 10 p.m. June 13th, and then the next match is Brazil versus Morocco at 1 a.m. So there could be a, of course, Minecraft session then for sure. And what I see is the cause of too many short passes is that their heads stay down too long and unaware. Yeah, the scanning's not fully conceptualized there. You know, a lot of the players in South Africa as well playing in the South African League, of course, the Mamelodi Sundowns, so they might not be playing the highest tier football. Now, I don't know exactly how high of a tier of football Mamelodi Sundowns is playing. I do know that they're the champions of something. They're like a Champions League winner or something recently. But what I will say is that in the Club World Cup, I thought that was great. So I don't know, maybe they need to just get more into this game to really sort of have spatial awareness for this one.
Why did it suddenly get really sunny in the stadium, by the way?
Yeah, it's like blazing hot. I guess it's kind of midday, I think, here in the stadium right now. And to be honest, if Portugal lose the World Cup, it would be because João Felix bottled like Euros 20. No! João is not going to lose us the World Cup. João Felix, I love João. I cannot hate João for what he did for El Nassr. And I think that João Felix will not be a problem at all. The problem for Portugal, if there is one, it's Goncalo Ramos and João Cancelo. They're the two problems for Portugal that we have to worry about. Because they are not for the team. They are for the, you know...
The glory.
The glory in themselves. That's what I can say. Especially Cancelo. Maybe Goncalo Ramos a little bit less. But Cancelo, I know for sure that guy does not have good chem with half the players there. So, you know, João Felix is not going to be a problem for this World Cup. Absolutely not. Maybe is he's not on form? No, yeah, maybe if he's not on form, but I wouldn't blame him for the World Cup yet. No, he's definitely not even had really chance to start in the friendlies as well, so we haven't really seen too much from him. And Dino, by the way, I'm going to call you Domes, but I spelled the I as an E, okay. And you should do all 4 chapters of Delta in one stream. Yeah, I should.
What a save, by the way.
What was that?
Like the cross, the goalie thought he was going to do a header, but then the cross just went straight.
Oh yeah, and Jimenez hits almost like a back heel. Basically, he tries to hit the Haaland shot. You know, if you guys know the Haaland shot, the Bundesliga logo. He almost like kind of does that. He's not jumping high up. He's doing that action with his foot.
Would
that
have
was
been
really
offside,
good.
Though. Wait, is the new offside rule implemented?
No, it's not for the World Cup. It's still being tested, I believe. Felix was one of the better players against Nigeria. Okay, wow, I didn't actually see the Nigeria match, unfortunately. So yeah, that's good to hear. I'm glad my boy Felix is doing good. Quinones hits the post. He could have got 2. I told you. Yeah. He is so close. He could have got 2.
Yes, I do play MSM, but not as much as Dino or probably anyone on this channel, because I like go into it like once every 2 weeks. Yeah,
and welcome Nicole to stream. Hope you're doing good. Man, I knew Quinones would have another chance there. What a chance as well. I think that was a good pass in by, I don't actually know who gets this pass across. I think
Gutierrez.
It was Alvaro. Yeah, Gutierrez. And then Quinones, just another shot, hits the post, man.
Let's go.
How is that guy not getting 2 goals already here? That guy is phenomenal. And that's what I'm saying. His quality, he's making the SPL proud. He's making the SPL really proud here for his quality. I'm glad. And I'm going to go now. I need to finish your quiz. Sure, Fiddle. How many questions? Let me think. 150. 150. Yeah, 150 questions to the quiz. Yeah, I think Cancel and Felix might bottle. Don't diss Felix. Felix has done nothing. Bro is being so good. I'm never going to accept a Felix diss anymore. I mean, I used to be, you know, I was dogging on him so bad before he came to Al Nassr for that Euro, you know, incident. But I'm not going to diss Felix anymore.
Guess what? I never said anything bad about him, you know?
Yeah, sure you did.
He had my luck. What? It was not me.
Did. And BBB,
basketball is not better.
Basketball is not better. That slow sport is never going to be better than football. Okay, here we go. The ball is being kicked out for a corner here by Sundowns, it looks like. Just a good cross by Mado. Gets a deflection. I believe that, I think that is Gallardo. He just couldn't really reach the ball before it goes out for a corner. Now, this is where I say South Africa can actually get back into the game. You know, it's only 1-0. It's not too far out. So South Africa can definitely hit a 1-1 and, you know, suddenly have a chance here, for sure. Now, do I think they're going to win still? I'm not too confident in them winning still. But I do think that they have a very good chance for a corner, of all places, to sort of hit this goal and, you know, equalize here. Now, especially a lot of their players are very tall. They've got, you know, Mbokazi They have Mado, they have Sabisi, you know, a lot of tall players. Cross going in, and it's headed clear. That was a really nice header. I think that was Raul Jimenez that actually hits the header away. And a long-range shot caught by Rangel. What a shot. Blasted out by Mkosi. That was really good. And why that many? It would take me some time for 150. No, that wouldn't be that long. I'm just saying a long amount so then we can, you know, do it long. Because I might be answering these pretty quickly, to be honest. And also, as soon as Delta in Chapter 5 comes out, if I'm not doing anything, I'll immediately do Chapter 5 without delay. Yeah, same as me, Sans. And I say Liao is the weakness, so I'm glad he's out. Yeah, I'm glad. I think Liao is also our weakness, to be honest. And Dalit should be out. Dalit should not be starting. As much as I hate Cancelo, Cancelo should start over Dalit. I think as well, what's his name? The right back. Yes, Semedo. Semedo should start.
I liked how Cancelo played long balls. His long balls were actually
his long
really
balls
good.
are great. Williams runs out there and clears the ball away from a run by Mexico. It's going to be controlled back by Montez, just holding the ball. He's going to pass it over now to Gallardo. Mourinho has requested Bernardo Silva. Do you think Madrid should go for him? Now it depends. Are we going to get Portugal Bernardo, or are we going to get Man City Bernardo? If we're going to get Man City Bernardo, then sure. If we're going to get Portugal Bernardo, no. It really depends on what type we're going to get. So, I mean, I'm hoping we get Man City Bernardo. You know, he can provide quality as, you know, a senior player on the team, you know, the link-up play. But I don't think Portugal Bernardo, if we got that version of him, nah, he would not be doing anything.
Do you know what would make me happy? If he went to Madrid after being one of the best players in Portugal at the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen, but if he does that, then it'll be...
If Bernardo's goated in the World Cup, you know, join, please, join. You know, do us proud. This is going to be now held up by Mbokazi and just clears the ball away. Mexico's having unrelentless pressure here. Felix should be starting. Agree. Felix should 100% start for Portugal. 100%. Should be starting left wing for sure. I do not see Liao. When I saw Liao starting the friendly, I was like, what? Especially one against Chile. I was like, there's no way that guy should be starting against Chile. Long range shot there. It's going to be caught by Williams. He just barely catches as well. That shot must have had some power on it from Gallardo. Just very, very just clumsy actually from the goalkeeper. He has got it now under control here. It's going to be now over to, I believe that is Mogakazi again. Man, the name pronunciation for him is hard because he's got like a different vowel placement, so it's like kind of hard to pronounce it. Mado now with the ball. Bernardo Silva, another one should be out. Yeah, I personally, I don't think Bernardo will start unless he has an amazing group stage match when he gets subbed on or something and he has another game to back that up. He needs like 2 games. These players that are out, for me, need to have 2 games to back it up in the World Cup for them to start, you know, a future game. This is going to be now over to number 6, Modiba. And it should be a South Africa corner, though it's given goal kick by the referee. If we take a look at this, is this a goal kick? That is 100% a goal kick. I mean, a corner. 100% a corner. That goes straight off the Mexico player there. And the fact they're using technology inside of the ball as well. They're using literal technology in the ball to detect who touches the ball as well. They've got, like, you know, sensors and all that. And they couldn't detect that should have been a corner. For me, that's pretty poor. They're using all these sensors, yet they can't detect that. That is terrible. That is terrible. Portugal need good defense and goalkeeping. Yeah, goalkeeping and defense is what we need, Portugal. And I mean, that's not really their best feat, unfortunately. It is attack and midfield. Any winger understands that their job is to get the ball to their striker should be benched. Yeah, exactly. And now a good chance. Raul Jimenez hits the shot, and whoa, that was a scramble for the ball there. Was that actually Jimenez? I don't know. Sorry, the long-range shots here. The Azteca's camera is really high up, so it's kind of hard to spot who's who from long range. I believe that might have been actually now instead Guiterres. Again, he just hits the shot just too far wide. He should have really blasted that towards Williams. He did not have that covered. That guy was stumbling. Or was like running around. Jeez Louise. Man was like almost falling over trying to reach the ball there. Not great from him at all. The tech in the ball is designed to make the ball change directions to favor Messi. They've got like manual autopilot in the ball. That'd be funny.
Honestly, that should have been a finish there by Gutierrez.
I agree.
Should have been 2-0, but I'm happy it's not.
Yeah, this is going to be now over to, I believe that's Reyners, just kicking the ball out by accident there. Just trying to win it as a throw-in, and he does. Does win a throw-in there for Mexico. Not South Africa, Mexico. Like he was trying to prevent it from being a goal kick. I still got my DS on my desk. Do I turn it on? Sure. Up to you, Sans. Why not? Quinones, definitely, for me, so far, the player of the match. Who are you saying the player of the match is here? I think it's halftime. Yeah, it is. Just randomly became halftime. They didn't even have, like, a halftime. Bro, they went cut straight to adverts. They cut literally straight to adverts. They didn't show, like, halftime or anything. Like, usually in football matches, they show, like, a little animation before it becomes halftime. Man, they cut straight to ads. That is crazy. That is insane, man. I've never seen that before.
I was like wondering why they just cut to an
I know. I was like wondering what.
Break.
I know. I was wondering what the heck is going on. Why is there like a pop up of a Mexican guy riding a horse?
It just literally went from Quinones to some random ad.
That was kind of weird. I don't get that one, but yeah. So far, player of the match. Who are you saying player of the match here, DinoDoomz?
Quinones.
Yeah, 100%. If you had to not pick Quinones, who would you say though?
Honestly, although he missed that shot, I think Gutierrez, and he's got a yellow, I think he's actually been really performing in the midfield. He's been creating plays, creating lots of stuff. Also, what is that?
Who I would say for sure is one of the player of the match for me is Lira. He got an assist. He's also been controlling that midfield. That guy's been setting up everything, you know. He's been really control. He's provided some defensive efforts in the back. I actually think it was either him or Raul Jimenez who cleared the corner away for I was going to say for Mamelodi Sundowns. There's that many players from South Africa on that team. But South Africa, he cleared that corner away pretty well. I definitely think Lira's got sort of that, you know, firing him to be a, one of these DMs that could definitely win player of the match. And of course, so far for stats-wise, Mexico, 57% possession, 43% for South Africa, 10 shots for Mexico, 2 for South Africa, 1 on target for South Africa, 2 for Mexico on target, 1 a goal, of course, 1 big chance for Mexico, and it was scored, of course, by Quinones, and 0 big chances for South Africa. They'll kind of argue there was probably 1 big chance for South Africa that, you know, play down the side. Yeah. It was a, what's it called, counter-attack. Breaking news, Real Madrid considering Mateus Fernandes. I would love Mateus Fernandes to join Real Madrid. That would be great. I think he's a solid player. If you finish Delta in Chapter 5 before me, if there's enough time before the next World Cup match, react to my video on it. It'll be filled with peak or with a custom Bartolo thumbnail. Okay, sure. Oh, is Chapter 5 already out? Because, I mean, I was going to play it, like, late in June during the knockout stages. Weren't you supposed to show stuff? And remember, I had a final. Yes, yeah. And you had a final? You had a final? I'm so confused with the context there. Did I forget something? But yeah, I was going to show you guys stuff for the halftime here. Before we go to our halftime water break, move out of the way, DinoDoomz, I'll get it. Here, let me grab the things. Oh, it's so tight in here. The green screen's like 1 meter away, so it's hard to move the stupid chairs and stuff. Let me go behind. DinoDoomz, you can go on the screen. Okay, here we go.
South Africa will win 2-1. I'm telling you right now.
No, they're not, bro. They are not going to win.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be the starting CDM for Saudi Arabia at the 2030 World Cup.
Okay, shut up. Neil Kennedy copy. See this? The official... I was given this by FIFA. Definitely didn't get this off their website. Limited edition. It's every World Cup ball. Every single World Cup ball since 1970 Mexico. So you have all of them here, including the latest one, the Trionda. You have Alarilla. You have a lot of the other ones. There's the Jubilani as well, right there, in the bottom corner. That's what I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, this one's really cool.
From Mexico to Mexico.
Yeah, from Mexico to Mexico. I can get one of the balls out. Let's get the Jubilani out. Actually, why not? Let's get that. Oh, okay.
South Africa, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, my favourite ball is the Jabulani. Such a W ball.
Okay, let me sit into the... You have the 2010 World Cup ball? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we got all the small miniature versions now. But yeah, here's the Jabulani. Got the custom logo on it. It's actually it's literally replicated. The ball inside's replicated. Everything's the exact same. But yeah, it's every single ball now we got now from 1970 to 2026, including as well the big edition of the Trionda. I also got the Champions League 2025 ball up there, which is DinoDoomz. He owns that, though we, share on the ball.
That looks like my head, by the way.
Do we have I think we have another ball. Oh, we have this ball.
Euros.
The Euros 2024 ball. So that one, I guess is kind of cool.
And then also I have this year's Champions League ball. And then we also have the Saudi Pro League ball from this year.
You put this one back into the case. Just put the Euros ball with it as well. But yeah, all of that stuff there. There's actually, was there anything else on the thing? No, I don't think so. I think that was it. And the 3 on there, of course, which I'm actually really excited to try. I'm going to try this out maybe later. I think you can take it out without breaking the case. I don't know how, but I think it's possible. But yeah, overall, first half was great. We're going to take a halftime break here. 5 minutes, bathroom break, stuff like that. Make sure you guys do the same. Join up on the football prediction table as well here. Let me see when it sends. Okay, I think it's sent there. Join the football prediction table, because of course that's where you can predict the score lines, and you'll go on a table with everyone, and basically whoever wins gets like they get nothing, but they're on the top of the table. Maybe I could do a prize, I don't know. I don't really have any thought on it at the moment. And I did the Air Elastico in your final. Oh, W's, let's go. W's, that's so good. And also we have the Champions League 2026 ball, though this one's used, so it's a little bit dirty. But it was like recently used at the field. But the field's like turf, and it's got like all these black beads, which sort of rub black stuff onto the ball. But yeah, and you won the final. Let's go. That's a W. And who's winning right now, newbie? Right now, Mexico is winning. Quinones goal with an assist by Lira. Very proud of my boy Quinones. I'm winning technically because I also voted 2-1 Mexico win. All I need is South Africa to score a goal and Mexico to score one more goal, and then we're good. I'm hoping it gets 2-0 Mexico, and then South Africa score a consolation goal at the end. That's sort of what I'm hoping here, because that would, of course, secure Mexico's win if they got 2-0 first, and then South Africa consolation would be fine, not a problem. But yeah, halftime break coming up, guys, and I'll see you guys in the second half in... Let me check. How long? 6 minutes. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes. No probes. W's, guys, in the chat, and BRB. W's, guys, and welcome back to the second half. Hope you guys are doing good. We are about to restart. Second half is going to start any minute now. Hope you guys enjoyed the halftime break. We actually just took out here as well the 3-on-the mini version as well. See how all the balls are literally exactly so. This is literally 1-for-1 basically. Like, this is, I think, a slightly different material, but they're basically 1-for-1 in terms of what they feel like. Like, DinoDoomz, you feel this one, and then feel like the patinations on this one as well. It's like pretty similar, right?
Yeah.
It's all pretty similar, which is really cool. So W's to Adidas as well. I love Adidas's manufacturing of balls and kits, man. That's the best thing they do. I think Nike sort of dropped off, man, to be honest. Like, Nike with the boots, I think is good. But Adidas, man, overtaken with the kits and the balls. They're actually, like, world-class balls and kits all the time. And hi, Sturdy Driver. Welcome to school. Hope you're doing good. W's. And hi again, everyone who's just returning here. But yes, W's. I'm doing good as well. Thanks for asking, Serti. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, second half is about to start, and I finally fixed this timer, hopefully. I think it's fixed, as far as I'm concerned, I think, which is good. So second half is about to start in about, I'd say, 30 seconds here. The players are walking back out on the field. No substitutions as far as we're concerned at the moment, but we'll yet to be seen. And 1:12 a.m. in your time currently. Yes, it's 11 p.m. currently in my time. The next match is at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so we will be covering that one too, along with the stream in between, which is great. But yes. By the way, guys, be careful. Some monsters on Poison Islet got leaked. Oh wow. Okay. I'm going to wait. Okay. Like leaked as in the sound, or like leaked as in the design? Because we literally know everyone. We know everyone except for the primordial. Yeah, we have a 2-hour difference. W's 2-hour difference. And 3 a.m. for you, W's 30 driver. Second half has restarted. Hopefully the timer works. Thank goodness it does. Because I was worried there for a second it wouldn't. And we are back underway. I probably have to actually change Mexico's background color as well to make it a little bit brighter, because I just noticed the Mexico team logo wasn't showing, mostly because it was like really dark. I was going to make the text, I guess, black, because it just fits a little bit easier and it's easier to see. I guess I can make their logo like,
What is happening there?
Okay, what the heck just happened? Okay, what actually did just happen?
Why is the goalkeeper throwing?
You think the goalkeeper's throwing? What do you do? What do you do?
Hopefully they show the entire replay here. Okay, so that mistake. And then...
Whoops, drop
and then
that.
the shot.
So what actually okay, let me...
So that mistake...
So the goalkeeper just passed it out to the... Okay, what? Okay, yeah. All I'm going to say is South Africa is throwing, man.
Look at this shot.
I saw the shot. Why in the world are they throwing? Bro, don't throw. Like, play. Okay.
I predicted you to win.
They might have a chance here as well to sort of get something back, because they actually have finally a good attack, strung together. Poor touch from Mokoena there. That was awful. Awful touch. What just happened, there was a very, very good chance by Mexico there. The goalkeeper just passed it out to the striker, I think, with no pressure whatsoever. And you know, the striker's unfortunately just gone and missed that there. The goalkeeper, though, is so lucky because, you know, why are you throwing? Don't throw. There's no need to throw this match whatsoever. Also, you can move over 10 minutes if you want as well. There you go. We're on cam now. But yeah, I don't get why they're throwing, to be honest. Yeah, lag, slight lag here as well, guys. Apologies. Just a slight lag. Slight lag. I think we're fixed now. I think we might be good. I don't know. Let's put this here. I'm also just going to change my quality. In the first half, they weren't that great either. I don't think they're going to be, you know, providing us with a goal today. I think it is going to be probably 2-0 for Mexico now. Looking at the game more and more, it doesn't look like it. Okay. This is going to be now over to Williams. Now it's going to be with Mado. Now in the midfield here, it's Mokoena. Giving it away again to Mexico, man. They're just not holding up the pressure here. Sit, hold. Now passing it forward. It's play on advantage for South Africa. South Africa playing a through ball there. It's going to be cleaned up by Gallardo.
That was actually a pretty good ball.
Yeah, good ball, actually. And Mexico, my home country, let's go. W's Mexico, yeah, they're doing really good. And I'm glad Quinones scored, you know, from SPL. That's something that made me happy. And W's. Lag is fixed, thank goodness. Okay, that was kind of unfortunate that we experienced that lag. Yeah, sometimes the internet's a bit laggy-ish. Good chance here for Mexico. Solo run for Raul Jimenez. Absolutely taken down. It's going to be a penalty. And it's going to be a red card for South Africa. Penalty for Mexico. I think. Or it's a free kick. Penalty, a free kick. Red card, straight up. Red card in the opening match. Jeez Louise, man. Never expect that any day of the week. Red card for South Africa. It's going to be Sithole who gets a red card. And he is going to be gone from the rest of this match. Now, it could get reviewed and overturned, but as it stands, he got the red card. He coughed up the goal earlier. He has saved his team this time. So I'm not going to judge him and say he did bad there. He did save his team. That would have been a guaranteed goal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a red card.
It's a red card for sure. Yeah,
What
he just runs into him. Just runs into him. You eat glass, eat drywall, you eat bricks. Eating the whole house at this point. I eat wood. Yeah, that is just... Yeah, that's red. That's red.
DinoDoomz.
That's red. That is 100%, you know, he's definitely been shown a card there for sure. For sure. Mexico have this game basically full on in control now. 100% now. Hi, King. Welcome stream. Hope you're doing good. Do you think Mexico score the pen here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a free kick.
I think they
It's not a pen, it's a free kick.
Yeah, I think they scored still. I think your prediction's correct. Except, I think it's actually going to be 2-0 instead of 2-1.
Fair enough. I mean, I did say Quinones scored. Raul Jimenez is taking this free kick. Now, if Raul scores, I'll be happy because I predicted 2-1. Raul Quinones scored, and then I also predicted Reyners to score this goal for South Africa. And doing good, moderating 2 streams. W's. Oh, man. Moderating 2 streams. That's crazy. Not really much to moderate on this one, but, you know, W's. And, yeah, let's see. Do they score here? Raul. Getting ready to take the shot. Wall is marked. It's a very deep wall, actually. No one anywhere else. No other player from Mexico is marked. It's just everyone in the wall here.
And that is a wall in the wall.
Pass over and shot straight out by Gallardo. That was really disappointing from him there. Didn't expect him to do that trash slot. You know, he just goes and straight up shoots the ball to space there. He should really cross that one back in. You know, a lot of players actually open there. Yeah, that was a good deflection off the wall there. I think it was Mado who blocked that one, actually. Yeah, it was him. Just blocks the ball with his body. You know, just finds his body there. And I drive in my car and occasionally eat everything in existence that ever was, ever is, and ever will be. Fair enough, Sands. And yeah, you also predicted 2-0. That's a W. I would have predicted a clean sheet, but the only problem is that I didn't really know South Africa were going to be this bad. I thought they would have a little bit more fight in them, but I guess, you know, sort of disappointed here, but by how, you know, lack of a fight they really do have. Not really having any sort of attacking presence whatsoever. Good tackle there, though, by Mado, who I do think is their best player. You saw him for Sundowns. Well, you guys didn't see him, but when I covered Sundowns, I saw him, and he was actually great. He was their best player as well, so definitely here showing he's the best player is for sure good. Surprise, you know, Etifak Nkoto hasn't been called up, actually. I thought he would have been. You know, he's a really star player for Etifak. Very young as well. He's only 20. I would have thought he would get called up for this World Cup to play in that right back position and, you know, Mado play in that right mid position. But yeah, he didn't get called up as well.
Yeah, honestly, for me, he starts in this team every day.
Yeah. Cross going in, cleared away by Sundowns, by South Africa. Now they have a good chance here to run on, but he's going to be cleared by Lira, providing the defensive duties, like I said. W's. It's going to be now a throw back by Mado. It's going to be now over to, in the middle here, Ocon, who's playing more of that CDM spot now that Sithole is gone. It's going to be now back to Mbokazi. And a through ball there. Poor touch. That was not great at all. What the heck was Foster doing? Foster just not able to touch the ball over to Mbokazi, who is actually playing left back now as well. Okay. Not great. I'm actually kind of disappointed here with some of the gameplay we're seeing from South Africa here. For sure. Here we go. Mexico. It's going to be held up there nice and easily by Vasquez. Now back to Montez. And more Madrid news, according to Blid Madrid, have been in contact with Nico Schlotterbeck. Oh, nice. Schlotterbeck's a good buy. I'm hoping we can trade him for, like, Militao, because Militao's very injury-prone. Great defender, too injury-prone. I would trade Militao or Carvajal or, you know, one of these other players, like, even Rudiger. I personally don't think they should have extended Rudiger's contract. Sort of disappointed in that one. And Dino, who do I want to win the World Cup? Wrong side. But I don't want Puma to win the World Cup. I want Portugal to win the World Cup. W's Portugal. And hi, Wobbucks. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. It's going to be thrown for South Africa. Just long-range throw. It's going to be headed to absolutely no one by Foster there. It's going to be one back in the middle of the field here by number 4. Of course, that's Mokoena, who I do think is actually being really decent for South Africa. It's now going to be over to Reiners. Mokoena has been probably one of their best players. He's been providing a lot of the attacking outlet on the right-hand side here, along with Mado. I think that the right side might be their strongest side. Because Mado's good, Mokoena's good. The left side is not receiving anything really, you know, from me that's good. And the central parts of the field. Well, Carvajal... Oh, Carvajal retired? I thought bro was leaving the club to somewhere else. Okay, what? Straight up. I've not been following Madrid news. That is crazy. Jeez Louise, man. I thought that... Honestly, I genuinely thought that he didn't retire yet. When was that announced?
Oh, that's...
I must have been, like... Because I was really locked in the past couple of weeks, just full focusing on streaming. Like, I just woke up, stream, went to sleep immediately. Like, so I didn't really check any of Instagram or anything, but... That's kind of crazy that he retired. Okay, wow. Didn't expect that. I thought he would probably play an SPL for, like, you know, one of the teams or MLS, but okay. Sure. It's going to be now to Vasquez. And also King saying, how you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, how are you, you know? Got that default sample response.
Yeah, that's the most default response I've ever heard in my life, Dynamites. I think England will make it to the final and then jinx it. Fair enough. I mean, I don't think England's going to make it to the final. I'm going to be real here. I think they're getting out quarters again. They just don't have the... They don't have the ability to go over the line here, unfortunately, I don't think. It looks like Foster's actually going to be substituted off here, and Mbutha's going to be coming on. Kind of surprised that Foster's coming off, because I thought they would keep him on, but he's not really providing anything on the left, though, so I thought they would go for Adams to sub him off, because he's doing nothing, so, yeah. But, yeah, I can understand Foster, Adams, any of those two getting off would be really sort of seen here. Not officially. Oh, wait, not officially. He said he wants to take a break, but still wants to continue playing, but honestly, very few elite teams will get him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know, just go to MLS or go to, like, one of the lower tier SPL teams, you know, to try and bolster the, you know, the prolific players in some of the other teams, like, you know, how Nacho went to Kudsia. You know, maybe he should go to, you know, one of the teams that's, like, Shabab, maybe? I don't know. One of these sorts of teams. Etifak, even. Just have another star player on the team to sort of bolster the reputation. This is going to be now over to, I think, Modiba. Middle of the field here. Now, it's going to be a free kick. Lira is fouled. He's just taken out there. Lira's definitely been really good outside of Quinones. He's been controlling the field here. Is Ronaldo playing for Portugal? Yes, Ronaldo's playing for Portugal. And only team to contact Carvajal is Como. Oh, interesting. I would have thought the SPL teams would be all over him to try and get him. I guess the strategy sort of changed, though. SPL said they're targeting younger players. So that makes a lot of sense. You know, you want more players like Quinones who are going into their prime, playing in World Cups, and, you know, proving the SPL are good, like, by scoring. Quinones got the highest rating in the match, by the way, with an 8.6. That is insane, by the way. And I was about to say England probably out in the quarters there. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of predicting as well here. And here we go. It's going to be free kick. Taken by, I think Lira's taken this one. Vasquez, and just having a little bit of trouble there with Sabisi. Sabisi and Vasquez just having a little bit of a talk with the referee. I don't actually know who's reffing this match. Let's take a look. The referee is Wilton Sampiao. And the header is done a little bit wrong there by the Mexican players. It's just being controlled up and cleared away by number 14, Mabelkazi, who has been doing a lot. He's actually been touching the ball almost the most for South Africa. You know, I've been saying his name a lot as well.
Yeah.
Infantino in attendance here for the opening game as well. He's been receiving a lot of criticism for this World Cup, and, you know, understandably so. But yeah, definitely, I'm really hoping they can sort of still do a good World Cup here. I know it's not good, you know, the underlying issues of the World Cup are still going to betray the most throughout this one, but I'm hoping we can have something memorable. Especially if Portugal wins, you know, we want to have, you know, the overall memorability of the World Cup to be great. You know, not the best, obviously, it can't be the best now with how it started, but, you know, we can definitely have a good, sweet ending for this one. And to be honest, I want to see goals. Like, you want to see them, like, visually, or you want to see them, like, more goals? Because, yeah, definitely, I'm surprised that the game's very contained into a 1-0 at the moment. It might actually end 1-0, it looks like. Though, I do predict a second goal will be coming for Mexico here. But, yeah, definitely, the game's contained. South Africa will be happy with that. But, yeah, I think they need to really start pressing a little bit more South Africa. They need to stop worrying about the fact that they need to defend, but start worrying about they need to attack. They have more goals, fair enough. Just not able to find the cross there to perfection over to, I think that was Alvarado. Quinones just trying to find him on the side there. It was a good cross. That was actually a good ball. Yeah. You know, he's playing like that was Bart. You know, he's playing like Bart is just running through to get that. That guy Bart has got like 99 pace, 99 stamina. Like, genuinely, that's probably who he was trying to imagine. Is like, you know, let's do the Cutsia tactic, boot the ball across, and they just get free tap in. But yeah, just didn't get there over the line. And you think Mexico win, Nicole? I'm pretty confident Mexico winning as well. Again, by the way, I'm going to put this one in here one more time. I'll put it a lot for anyone who does want to play, because I think this is a pretty fun, you know, thing to do. Anyone who wants to join this table, completely free, by the way, to join. Completely free. Just make an account, no ads on this thing or anything like that. And then you get to predict each match, and it's in a table with everyone that, you know, so far has joined. And we're going to try and get a lot of people from the channel to join up. And, yeah, we'll see who predicts the most games correct, and whoever predicts most of the games somewhat correct, like gets half points and stuff. I predicted Czechia versus South Korea, by the way. 2-1 for Czechia, so I don't actually think South Korea have got good quality this season, or this World Cup, so I honestly don't know how well they'll do. I think they might get 1 goal from Heung-min Son, but I think that's about it. You know, what are you thinking for Czechia, South Korea?
What did I put for that prediction?
Yeah, we'll see. What do you put? And then why do you think that was your pick at the time? Because me and DinoDoomz did these picks ages ago. You already did it? W's. I'm at W's.
Pretty sure I know what I put.
Okay. And also more Madrid news. According to Sky Sports, Mourinho has asked for Konate and Dumfries. I think they already signed Kazuma. I'm pretty sure Fabrizio said they were signed already. So that's great that we got them. Though I would hope that they're starting Trent still, because I don't think Trent should be a sub. Trent should be a starter for sure. And there's another substitution here. Zwane coming on for Adams. So yeah, that's what I saw predicted here. I said, Foster, you know, Adams subbed off. And yes, that is what's happening. That left side is definitely weak. Nothing's happening on the left side for South Africa. All the attacks are coming straight through the right side with Mado, Mokwena. And so yeah, they need to start bolstering up that left side. They need to start making, you know, stuff happen. You know, the magic happen. Yeah,
for South Korea versus Czechia, I put 1-1. My reasoning, I think
you just don't think Czechia can get it over the line?
Yeah, I think they both play like sort of attack and defense. Like Czechia, for example, they have Patrick Schick.
Yeah, exactly.
And then South Korea, who's their star player at the moment, they have a washed Heung-min Son.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have a star player, you know. They got some good players, but they don't have a star player. How long does the match go for? So every match in the World Cup will be 90 minutes, plus additional time can be up to 10 minutes, and usually. And then there's also, potentially, if there's a draw during out of the group stage, so when the draws, all of the draws from now on until, like, June 25th, 26th, are just draws. But if there's a draw after those dates, so like later into the month of June, then there'll be where it's knockouts instead. So you go through to extra time, so that can go to 120 minutes plus maybe 20 minutes of additional, so 140, and then penalties as well if they're still drawn. And how do I do my score prediction? So you just sign in, you click that link, sign in, make an account, Nicole, use your username from YouTube. And then just go ahead and predict each match. So you go and like click the button. So do you think 1-0 for Mexico, 2-0 for Mexico? You can't do this match, I don't think, because it's already started. But you can do every match after this one. And I didn't know they were signed, so that was good. Hopefully we don't pay 150 for Julian Alvarez. Yeah, I'm really hoping we don't do that either. What we need is a right wing. That's what we need. And I know Bernardo's technically can play right wing, but I feel that he's more of a controlling midfielder. You know, if you were playing for Madrid. And good chance here for, I think that was South Africa just having a bit of a go here finally.
Do you know, honestly, I think there's multiple players from City that Madrid could have signed besides Bernardo. Like, for example, maybe Semenyo or Cherky before he moved to City. But I think if Semenyo stayed in, Bournemouth for longer, I think if Madrid could have gotten him, then he would have been much cheaper, but, like, still have the quality that he has.
Yeah, exactly. I actually think that Semenyo would have been great at Madrid, actually, to be honest. You know, he can play AM, he can play right wing, he can play striker, he can play a lot of positions. We'll see him in the World Cup as well. You know, playing for Ghana, I believe. This is going to be now over to, I believe that is Gallardo, just doing a long ball over to try and find Quinones. Just unable to do so. It's going to be a throw-in for South Africa again. Showing Tyler on the big screen there before. Obviously not happy because she's from South Africa. Though, I'm assuming most of the crowd was booing. This is going to be now Rangel just giving a long ball there. Williams giving a long ball there over to Mexico's defense there. Just controlling it up. It's now going to be Montes. Long balling it back over. South Africa are going to defend that now. It's just 2 long balls straight from one side to the other. And also looks like I'm not losing your 10k points. Yeah, W's. You're going to get them. You know, that was probably a safe bet, you know, that the next game's going to be hard to predict. South Korea, Czechia could go anyway. So if you're, you know, betting that one up, that would be hard. But, you know, Mexico having a win here is pretty safe. I would say, you know, it's a very understandable result. You know, I would say. This is going to be now some goalkeeper holding up play from Williams. Trying to find over Mado, who's now playing right wing, by the way. Mado's playing right wing. Quinona is still the only goal in this game. Red card for Sithole way back in the, I think it was the, what minute? 49th minute. So, yeah, we still haven't seen too much action since then. Double substitution for Mexico. We have Fidalgo and Guitares coming off. And we have Gilberto Mora, who's actually one of their young players, and he's an absolute gem to sign in FC26 as well. This guy's got, like, potential 99. He's crazy, and he's coming on along with Luis Chavez. So he's also coming on there. A little bit of pressure on Rangel. He just clears the ball away to his Mexico right wing there, Alvarado. And I'm putting random numbers for Portugal's first match. I gave Portugal 10 and DR Congo 0. I don't think Congo's going to concede 10 goals. I mean, it might be max probably 2-1. I don't think Portugal can keep a clean sheet, unfortunately, guys. I don't think they'll keep a single clean sheet in this World Cup. Is there a possible way to play the OG S&P right now, Dino? No, Eileen, we're going to keep it on the current S&P for a while because a lot of people are actually doing a lot of good stuff on the Backrooms one. So I'm going to keep it on there for now. Maybe I could send you the world download file so then you can play the world outside of the S&P, though it won't save, obviously. Don was having this debate with some friends on who is the only player to come close to Messi and Ronaldo last 10 years. I said Ibra, despite the trophies, but global impact. My friend thinks Mbappe. Close chance, Mexico goal! 2-1. 2-0. Sorry about that, guys. And it was Jimenez. It was Jimenez. It's who I said. I said it correct. I told you guys. I said Quinones goal 1, Jimenez goal 2. Who was correct? Oh, I don't know. It was me. I predicted both goals exactly correctly as well, and the order of the goals. That is crazy. That was crazy. Just talk us through the goal, DinoDoomz, while I write it on the score sheet here.
Honestly, all I saw was that the ball went over to, I think it was, who got the assist? Alvarado. And then he did, what a cross though. Raul Jimenez set up the play himself. Then he makes that run. He just makes that run into the box. And Alvarado just finds that space.
Header, man.
That's vision, though. That's vision.
What a header. And, you know, that's why I've been saying, you know, that I knew these two players would score. I knew it. It's just so obvious that, I don't know, it felt obvious that Quinones was going to score. It felt obvious. It felt obvious as soon as I saw Jimenez in the lineup, that guy's scoring. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right now 99% not, you're not going to lose. They're not going to equalize and win here from this point. Mexico's 100% won this game now. Now, it could be 2-1. I'm hoping it is to keep my prediction, you know, solid. 2-1 for the full score. But yeah, it'll be great. What I think of the car rims in the S&P? Yeah, they were great, Eiley. Well done. Oh, they were really nice. I like that. And, yeah, you also said it as a W's. Yeah, you said that too. I'm at W's. But yeah, back onto Kazuma's message there on who had the most impact. Oh, by the way, I guess I forgot the animation. Here, let's play the animation for a second. I love that animation so much, man. That animation's cold. I mean, I forgot at the time. I'm near to get used to it, you know. 104 matches. Give me some, you know, maybe 2 matches and I'll get it. But yeah. And only reason I picked Mexico is I googled who won more, Mexico, South Africa, and said Mexico. I mean, Mexico as well is just genuinely a better team. For Portugal's second match, I gave Portugal 30 goals and Uzbekistan 0. Jeez Louise. But yeah, what I was going to say is the player, I think, is that it's probably... I mean, I think Mbappe can get there. I don't think he's there. I mean, did you guys say Neymar? I mean, I don't know if Neymar would be the obvious choice. Neymar's probably usually considered the third, but I feel like Mbappe needs some more stuff before he can get there, though I think he's the closest to getting to that status currently. Yeah, I wouldn't say, though, now thinking about Neymar. Trying to think. I mean, an obvious choice for me. I mean, I'm not going to say this as, you know, a player, it's, you know, out of any player, but all I know is that, for me, Neuer is one of the closest players in terms of being the best in their position ever known. Like, as the best ever in their position. What do you think? Like, you think Neuer's like there's World Cup goalkeepers, Casillas, Buffon, Neuer, but I think Neuer in the last 10 years is the best in his position.
Yeah, in the last 10 years, yeah.
Yeah, the best.
Or even
like,
Courtois.
You know.
Courtois comes close.
I wouldn't say Courtois. I would say Neuer probably because he won the World Cup as well, didn't he, with Germany? So I think Neuer's got, you know, that prolificity, but, you know, of course he's not an attacker, so he doesn't have the same statistics. The fact this is Jimenez's first World Cup goal is crazy. That is crazy. But the fact as well, I predicted the order of the goals, to me, is phenomenal. I'm so happy with that. I can't believe it.
Who will score for South Korea then? South Africa.
South Africa. I said Reynolds. I said at the start of the match.
Okay. If he scores...
I'm the go to predicting. And hi, Franco. Welcome to stream. Am I watching the game? Yes, we are watching the game. We're covering every World Cup match on the channel, Franco. W's. And why'd you trap me in the S&P? I was literally can't move. I was doing it for complete laughs. That's literally the only reason I did it. And also because you place a lot of chickens, and I just wanted to make you get trapped in an infinite loop, teleporting to the same position continually. And yes, this is my brother Franco, Dynamites. W's Dynamites.
W's me.
This guy's got the worst...
I'm the goat, you know.
No, you got the worst speaking skills of all time. This guy's absolutely awful at speaking.
Can't be worse than Messi's.
Okay, true. Just going to be back now into Mexico's defense. Vasquez now over to Montes. And flip same place to repeating command block and kept killing me. Please ban repeating command blocks. I don't know actually how to ban repeating command blocks, to be honest. I'll just turn everyone off operator except for me now, I guess. I'm going to reset the server version anyway. Offside for Raul Jimenez there. I think that was Jimenez on the...
That did not look offside though. Yeah, it was Jimenez, but...
Okay. Yeah, Quinones set that up. Let's take a look. That is not offside. What the hell? What? How the heck is that offside? And remember, they've got technology for this, by the way. They are using, like, next-gen technology, and they...
Struggling with simple offsides, man.
Why? How are they not seeing that's not offside? Is the linesman visually impaired? Like, what? No, okay, I'm so confused by that. Okay, another chance of Mexico here. I mean, they could definitely just score again.
Yeah, actually. Oh, my.
Oh, that might be a pen. Or is that just play on here?
That's nothing.
The referee said chill. The referee said chill. He's going to check this on the VAR, it looks like, maybe.
I'm calling pen for that straight away, man. Onside.
That might be a pen, actually. That might be a pen. It might be a free kick as well. They're going to ruin my score prediction here, these guys, man. They're going to make it 3-0.
I don't know.
Well, that might not be a pen. That might not be. That might just be a regular shoulder bash. It depends what angle you're looking at this from. It's a regular shoulder bash, it looks like, yeah. I mean, I would argue from that angle it looks like a regular shoulder bash. Reason I said Ibra, though, Neymar is fair, is because both the in-game impact and media global impact. I don't think Neuer has had the global... Yeah, Neuer doesn't have the global impact. Exactly. That's why I probably wouldn't say for him. Quinones gets absolutely bashed down to the floor there. It's going to be a card there for Sabisi.
Is that not his second yellow?
No, that's his first yellow.
Oh.
The mob's just slightly ahead of us, so the yellow card appeared before it was given here. Yeah. Please miss. I know. We won 2-1. Come on. There's a 2-1 scoreline. Yeah, that's 100% a yellow, bro. Just straight pushed Quinones in the face there. Beautiful game so far by Mexico, though. They have really crushed it this time. We'd love to see Gilberto Mora do something in this game. You know, outside the scoreline prediction for me wanting to be correct, obviously I want to see both teams play to the best of their ability. So I'd love to see Mora actually do something from this game. Maybe score.
It's that free agent dude, Luis Chavez.
Bro, all of Mexico's teams look free agents, basically.
No, it's that one dude that we got to like 90 OVR, though. That one dude.
Fair enough. I mean, in my last career mode, I brought Mora to Al Nassr, and I got him to, I think, 98 OVR. So, you know, don't think that's happening in real life, but, you know, maybe. Okay, this is going to be now over to, I believe that is Montes again, doing a really good job as the captain today. Solid opening game for Mexico, of course, in the home stadium. Getting a beautiful opening game. And you have a question? Sure, go ahead, A-mate. I think that's what you said to call you as well. Don't just say A-mate. Yeah, I'll call you that. Have you met any footballer? DinoDoomz has actually met a footballer. He met Otavio from Al Nassr when, I guess he was playing in Qadsiya at the time, but, you know.
I also met a Qatari national team player after the World Cup.
And that is going to be play on for South Africa there. They do a slide tackle on the Mexican national team. Mexico could go to attacking here, and it could actually cause some problems because they could get, you know, lost in a counter chance. I've never met a footballer before, unfortunately. So
I met a player from Al Khalij in a Nike store.
Ah, I met him too.
Yeah.
I met him too. He actually follows me on Instagram. Yeah, Al Khalij player follows me on Instagram, so fun fact. Yeah, and Otavio is definitely the most popular you've met, I think, right? Yeah, for sure. Otavio is like the most well-known. And here we have Edson Alvarez coming on now, and we have Armando Gonzalez as well coming on here. Of course, Edson Alvarez is a player for Fenerbahce. Didn't he used to just play for West Ham? Wasn't he playing for West Ham like last year? I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. He's now playing for Fenerbahce. Maybe that must have just happened. Let's take a look at this quickly. I want to see, actually. Let me check here. Yeah, he just joined Fenerbahce 1st of February 2026. That's interesting. He joined in the January transfer window. Okay. There we go. And it's going to be a double substitution for South Africa. It's going to be Modiba and someone else coming off. I think it was Reiners. Okay, my prediction's fully null.
By the way, Sans, how do you even press the button 10,000 times?
Oh, in Portugal's third game again, Portugal 10,000 goal. How the heck did you... but yeah, Reiners isn't going to score the goal for South Africa here, so I guess the scoring player is going to be wrong, though it could still be 2-1. But yeah, it's going to be Maggopa and Apollos coming on now for South Africa. There we go. It's two attackers, so they actually are playing full attack now. They've subbed off a defender for an attacker. You typed it in. Oh, you can manually type that? Okay. Will you cover the South Korea game, or is it that? No, I'm covering every game. All 104 games. All of them. I'll be watching every World Cup game. DinoDoomz will watch the first couple with me. Now, I don't know. It's up to DinoDoomz which games he comes to or not. He can just say which ones he wants to come to. But I will be covering all 104 myself. So, you know, that's for sure. As well as doing other streams. So that's also on the table as well. Doing other streams at the same time. And you're watching it with you? W's, let's go. W's. Anyone who's at the later games and stuff, at the different games, appreciate you, by the way, because... you know, that's a true supporter of the channel as well. And also football, I guess, as well. Yeah, maybe more so football. Dino versus Mini Dino. When one day we can do a battle to the death. That's going to happen one day.
You're dead first.
What? No? Why would I lose to you? It's going to be now over from Mora to the left wing side there. It's just been kicked out by, I believe, is Quinones still playing? I think he's still playing, yeah. Or is he getting, he's getting subbed now. Okay, there we go. Quinones is getting subbed now. My God, Quinones getting subbed off. And it's going to be, instead, Alexis Vega coming on to replace him.
Player of the match, you know.
Yeah, player of the match is 100% Quinones. Just being that guy. Again, could give it to Lira, but I think it's going to be Quinones as player of the match. Or superior player of the match, as they call it now. I'll try to watch it with you because tomorrow's game is 7 a.m. Some games are 6 or even numbers before 8. Yeah, I mean, all the games that I'm covering are between 1 to 8 a.m. in the morning and then a 10 p.m. game. So, yeah, it's going to be hard. I swear I don't have hacks on. Sure, Sand, you don't have hacks on FootMob. This is going to be now over to Ocon. Yeah, South Africa just not able to bring it through, man. This is going to be kind of hard for them to try and get this one. Just losing the ball there. No, great. That was Mokwena. He's playing left wing now, Mokwena.
Was that a foul, by the way?
Yeah, I don't see a foul anywhere there. Mora's the one to commit it. Don't see a foul by him. The fact that Mokwena actually had the ball as well. Where is the foul? What? Bro just got given a free ball for no reason. Did they feel sorry for South Africa? They're just giving them free stuff now. You'll try to stay the night? Yeah, no probs. All good. It's going to be a fast break, potentially, for South Africa. Just chipped away in time by Montez. Just cleaning up defensively, doing their defensive duty here. Montez now holding it at the back. No real pressure at all from South. They're not pressing at all. You know, they're just sort of laying back. They need to be pressing now. 80th minute. Get a goal, guys. You know, it doesn't matter if you concede. Just get a goal. You need to be scoring. And you change Portugal's score count for their third game to... Holy jeez. I'm not even going to read that number. South Africa win the ball back. Near the box. Potential to cross the ball in. One attempt. Two attempts. One of the Mexico players falls down for no reason. Shot! It's going to be caught by Rangel. The player who fell down there 100% is not injured. That guy is absolutely faking. 100% a fake there from, I think that is... Who is that? Yeah, bro's just on the floor for no reason there. Good defensive slide tackle, actually, by Reyes, I think it was. USA's match is at 6. Yeah, I see. So what was the foul? Did he even get touched, or did he just fall down?
He just, one of the South Africa players just grabbed him and threw him to the floor.
Yeah. Luckily, the ref played on there. That was definitely a play-on moment. That is the lowest rating I've seen in a World Cup match. 3.9 by Sithole. That is crazy. That red is really red on his rating there. Sucks South Africa have some key injuries. Would have loved to see both teams at full strength. Yeah, I'm surprised. They're missing a couple of players, actually, I thought would be playing this match. So, yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they did miss some of their, players. But what I will say is Mexico's put on a show for the first game. I'm kind of glad that Mexico's, scored with Quinones first. SPL player scoring first in this World Cup. Player of the match as well, for sure. He is definitely getting it. And yeah, what a game he had. He got an 8.7 on FootMob. I feel like FootMob ratings might be slightly more accurate during the World Cup, of course, because FootMob's like straight up washing it up. What are they doing? They're doing a VAR check for red card for that. Yo, they're doing a red card check? What?
For throwing that dude to the floor?
Another red for South Africa. Well, that's really harmful because they're just throwing now out of the group stage.
Yeah, but like, what was that, though?
What is he doing, bro? Nah, that actually... Is that a red? No, that's a yellow. That's a yellow.
The only thing you could say is he grabs his neck.
That's not a red, man. I mean, that's very relaxed for a red, but... I mean, he does grab his face. It just depends on how hard he did it. From that, they're using some weird camera angle for this. Mexico, yeah, for sure is time wasting. There's no real need for them to even time wasting. Just score another goal, maybe. Someone explode backrooms in the realm. Don't worry, James. I'm going to reset the server, so it's all good. I'm going to reset the server back to when I was playing it earlier. Any griefing that is done, I'll just reset back.
Oh, he slapped him in the face. That's all right. He's going to get red.
Okay.
As soon as he saw that angle.
Yeah, that's a red card.
Let's see. Where
he's going to announce it. He's going to announce it.
Oh.
They do the announcements for the World Cup. I mean, we can't hear it, so we're going to have to wait and see what he announces. Okay, he's going to say something. Who's going to get the red card here? Okay. Looks like it's going to be a red card. Looks like it. I think, yeah, he's definitely given a red card decision here for sure. Looks like it.
Why do they all look so confused?
I don't know. Why are they confused, bro? You, like, touched that guy's face. Straight up, like, throwing around. Or, what?
Is it a yellow? Or what?
Bro, just show the card. Okay, there we go.
Right.
Thank goodness, man.
Why are they...
Why did he take so long to show the red card? Bro, just like stand there for 10 minutes.
It was a sub who got it. He got subbed on.
There's one A subbed on.
Ago. No, 20 minutes ago, sorry.
Red card for South Africa. Subbed on. And then you got red carded. That's crazy. Jeez Louise. So that's going to be his 1A red card. Jeez Louise.
Very interesting match.
Two red cards in the opening match is crazy. Someone exploded the back rooms. Don't worry, Nicole. I'm going to reset the server version. And also I'm going to start now that everyone who joins is just going to be visitor. That's what I'm going to do. In fact, I'll do it right now on the side. DinoDoomz will keep explaining. I'm going to pull this up on the side and I'll fix it. Okay, guys?
Hey, after that weird announcement, don't know what was happening there. I don't know why South Africa's doing this. Mexico bring it forward. Well kept.
Here's the chat, by the way.
Another foul. Another foul right there.
DinoDoomz is going to read the chat from my phone because I had to just hide the screen for the second while I do this, fixing the realm.
Yes, Ahmed, 2 red cards is crazy.
Yeah, 2 red cards is actually... That is insane. I did not expect that. We're going to get stupid,
DinoDoomz, you know what's really funny? I was 10,000% gonna get my album Not Very Good with Endings yesterday. I checked my distributor today and guess what? It wasn't approved for release.
Okay, let's see the automatic saves to the Backrooms World. So the last save was at 8:10. I'm going to do the... I'm going to go back to the 8:10 save. Okay, there we go. Okay, so everything that just happened's been restored, okay, guys? So there you go. I restored everything. It's not blowing up anymore. I know it's because someone put a repeating command block with Ender Dragons. That's what happened. It wasn't blown up. It was just they've summoned tons of Ender Dragons. It's destroyed the server. Don't worry, now everyone will be visitor, and when I join in, I'll go and manually put people into creative mode because I can't risk that happening because it's going to ruin the experience for everyone else, unfortunately. Sorry to distract from the football. Keep explaining, DinoDoomz, while I go ahead and just change the permissions.
Hey, now, left wing, going back to the midfield with Mexico. Back to the wing. Playing very left-sided now. They were playing, I think, Mexico, they were playing really central in the first half. And then sometimes going out to, like, the left midfield forward. But now they're playing much more wing play in the second half. And I think that sort of matches their new play style. They've got more, like, outside players. So.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm very surprised here. I know it would be a dominant performance by Mexico. I didn't know it would be this dominant. I didn't think they would absolutely handle the game with this much. You know, there was nothing. Literally nothing was going for South Africa in this game. No, not a single thing was going on for them. So yeah, let me go ahead and fix this so that the realm actually is working. DinoDoomz, keep explaining.
And that is play on there. South Africa trying to go on a counter here. That is a bad pass. And now it's another foul. That was almost another red there, you know. Number 14. Who's number 14?
Number 14 is who?
Someone.
I can just pull it up.
Yeah, he was about to
Mbakazi.
Mbakazi was about to boot the ball in one of the Mexico players' face as hard as he can, but he stopped himself there. As much as he wanted to do it, he stopped himself.
Can you not change the default game mode in Minecraft? What the heck? It's crazy. Okay. It's insane.
Mexico playing slowly forward. Bring out to left wing. Now they're just playing slowly at the back. There's no need to go forward anymore. I guess they do want that third goal, though, for the goal difference, because that will most likely qualify them. So now with their centre-back... have they changed formation? I think now they're playing 3 defenders and then the left-back... Or, sorry, the right-back is shifting into centre-back with the 2 centre-backs, and the left-back's going into left wing-back. And then, like, the right wing's shifting backwards, and then I guess the strikers also shifting.
There you go. Sorry, guys. I'll be one more second more. I'm just making sure every single person here is on member only.
Yeah, sometimes headphones can get tiring to wear, you know. That's why I don't like wearing any like earphones or headphones much.
Okay, I think everyone's on member now, which is good. Everyone who joins will be a visitor. TNT cannot explode anymore in the back rooms. And also, I'm going to turn off... I wish... I'm going to disable command blocks.
Wait, so I can't make 1,000 by 1,000 TNT squares?
No. Is there an Ender Dragon spawn egg? No, thank goodness there's not, because I would have cried if that was a thing. Okay, we should be good. So I don't think anything else can be destroyed here, which is good. I think everything's saved up nicely. Okay, guys, so you can go play in the Backrooms world. Nothing should be able to be destroyed, and you should be good. I'm also going to back up the world now and just save it, so then we can have this version manually. So I'm going to save.
What's good, Moustache Army? Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, welcome, Moustache Army. Sorry, I was just fixing something else that some people asked me to do then, because I accidentally... There was, like, some issues with our Minecraft server. And you haven't came in a long time because you're busy. No probs, man. No probs. All good. And also, you have now upgraded W's. What'd you upgrade? PZ Artist. Oh, PZ Artist draw a good job. Wait, I see it now. I see it. W's. Okay, let me save and quit now. I'll quit our Minecraft so we don't have to see this anymore. 89th minute, by the way. We're getting very close to the end of the match here. And it looks like Mexico is going to take the dub here. Well, they are going to take the dub. So they get to start off with a brilliant set of points for the first part of the World Cup. You know, going into basically, I think they win. They go through the group stage here.
Yeah, but what? Confirmed. South Africa, again, tried to almost absolutely destroy another Mexico player. Throw him to the ground from behind his back. And then another South Africa player then goes and kicks his head. Why
are they throwing, though? Because they have more games to play. Yeah, exactly. They have games against, like... Who else is in Group A? We got Czechia and South Korea. They can win against those teams. Don't throw. Why? Don't get red cards. You know, it's a loss. Take the L. Move on. And, Dino won't be at the island check if I get chosen. I'm not actually... I'm partially not doing island check. I'm partially not. I called it that. And we're going to do it a bit. But we're also not going to do it exactly. Because, yeah, and I'm only picking people on the stream. Sorry, Fiddle. Only people on the stream, because it's not going to be too, like, it's not going to be lengthy. I couldn't put PZ as drawer and Gujib, so I delete. Nah, it's all good. I'll remember as an and, so it's all good. Okay, here we go. Fast counter-attack for South Africa. That is 100% a red card. Jeez Louise. That is 100% a red card. Holy jeez, man. That is, like, just straight out, just ripped off.
What is happening?
That is...
What is happening?
It's 3 red cards in one match. 3 red cards in one match. Holy jeez. I have never...
The opening match.
The opening match. 3 red cards. Oh my goodness, man.
When I saw the first red, I was like, okay, I don't know how there's going to be more fitting on that score sheet, by the way.
This is cinema.
There's more. There's more.
I know, it's cinema, man. Who the heck got a red...
Captain Montez.
Montez got a red card. Well, they're actually kind of cooked now. Luckily, they got the win here. Jeez Louise, they would have been...
Completely unnecessary as well. Completely unnecessary.
What is he doing? Let them have a goal. Like, you've won the game, man. It's not that deep. Plus 7 minutes additional as well. That is such a stupid red card. It's just silly red card. There is literally no reason to get that red. Just let them have a chance, you know, they're not even going to win. You know, they can't win or draw from this position. You basically won the game. Getting a red card is crazy at this point.
Both teams, it looks like they're trying to throw or something.
You also have Goodju in the profile picture. W's, PZ Artist, let's go. You're going to try and come. Fiddle, if you can't come, it's all good. Don't come. Promise you, we'll be doing a lot of MSM streams during this anyway, so no probs. Yeah, W's having Goodju in the profile, though. That's an absolute dub, because Goodjub's the best. Yeah, really silly red. Please stream for longer. We're streaming 5 streams per day. I have to make each one as a separate stream, though. But yeah, so after this stream, there's a little break, and then there's another stream, and then there's a break, and then there's going to be the next match, South Korea versus Czechia. And then there's going to be sleeping break, wake up, and then another stream, then a break, another stream, break, another stream, you know, forever. Why are they giving them a chance of winning? I don't want to lose. I mean, they won't lose from here. Like, Mexico won't actually lose from here. You know, as much, even if they scored, they're not going to lose. So, you won't lose your 10k. You're 100% got it covered. I mean, 100%, but...
unless it's a draw.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think they're going to draw from here either, though.
Yeah.
Just, it's kind of crazy, though. It's like, why give away a red there? Just let them have a cross. They're not going to score from it.
If they score, your prediction might be correct, by the way.
But that was an awful red as well, because there was no one to cross to. He was the only guy up there. There's a
that is a bad free kick. And it's
that's such a bad free kick, man. He passes it off too far, and it goes into the Mexico.
What is that?
Bro passed it to the Mexico team. Bro's manually throwing. It's like when you accidentally press a button in FIFA, like, and you didn't mean to, like, you press B to auto clear, and you didn't want to actually do that, and you just auto clears it anyway. Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, that actually reminds me. When we were playing FIFA, I got a free kick, and then I thought it was instantly going to skip to the animation, so I was spamming A to skip. But then the dude just passed the free kick, even though it was in a shooting position right outside the box.
Why is South Africa suddenly showing up, though? Like, why are they actually deciding to show up suddenly? Not, like, in a good way. They've suddenly now got attacking presence for some weird reason. I mean, that's crazy. I'm coming to the next match, because I'm having a night... Yeah, you're staying the night as a W's. And I remember this ref now, he was voted best Brazilian referee in the Brazilian League. Very no-nonsense guy. Yeah, I mean, I understand they deserve reds, though. As much as, you can maybe argue, for any red card. But they're 100% reds. They're 100% red cards. Like, and this guy has been, he's been actually very solid. I'm, glad to see for a change that there's a good referee in a match. The last good ref, I think, was, Trossard's dad, basically. It's not actually Trossard's dad, Clement Turpin, but, he's probably the best ref, I think, in Europe at the moment, and in Saudi. There's not any Saudi refs that good. So I'm kind of glad to see that, we got this guy, he's really, come manage an SPL, bro. You'd be great in here, actually giving red cards finally to Al Hilal when they deserve it. And yeah, it's the 96th minute here. Match hasn't ended just yet. It might have ended for you, but we're 1 minute behind because of lag. We don't want to lag out. As you saw earlier, there was lag because I had it in full HD, so I turned SD here, which is kind of further behind. This is going to be now over to straight out. What a horrendous touch there by Alexis Vega. Bro just touched the ball out. Dino 1 comes to South Korea. I mean, I'll try. Okay, no props, Fiddle. No props. YouTube copy TikTok. YouTube changed the like button to a heart. I'm pretty sure the like button turns into a football when you click it for these streams. I dread the Spanish refs. Hopefully Portugal don't get mad. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get, for Portugal's matches, I'm hoping we don't get that stupid SPL ref. You know who we're talking about as well. The guy who managed the Denmark versus NASA game is the guy that's coming to manage in the World Cup. If we get him, we're done. We're actually done because that guy hates Ronaldo. He hates Portugal and Ronaldo. That guy will do everything in his power to make, Portugal get everything against them. And same with the Spanish refs, man. Spanish refs are awful. So, I'm just hoping we don't get either of those goofballs. And I'll try to see you at the next match. Yeah, no probs, iMate. Thank you for being on, mate. I promise. Thank you, iMate. Appreciate you for being on the stream. W's. Quarters might be Ronaldo versus Messi. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, because I feel like Portugal might fumble under pressure. Under that team specifically. That team's pressure would have so much pressure on the team that they might not perform. So, I'm hoping that we just get Argentina knocked out by another team, and same with Spain, and then we get to the final with, beating the other strong teams. Because I'm pretty sure Portugal could probably beat any of these sorts of teams. Just the ones that they will fumble under pressure for would probably be Argentina. So I'm just hoping we never face them. Though, yeah, there is a likelihood that we will. First World Cup match is officially over there. We have hit full time. 2-0 for Mexico. Absolute stinker for South Africa. 2 red cards and a red card for Mexico as well. What a red card game, man. 3 reds. But Mexico will be happy there that they got the 2-0 win. Quinones is the superior player of the match, it looks like. Well-deserved as well. And yeah, what an absolute win from Mexico there. Very in control. Did a silly mistake at the end for that red card. Otherwise, beautiful win. And, a win in the home stadium as well, the Azteca. In Mexico City Stadium. It's not actually that, it's the Azteca, but, yeah, Mexico City Stadium. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. I had a lot of fun watching it. The first match. Now, 103 matches remaining, guys. Messi's team didn't lose that much compared to Ronaldo's team, right? No, Ronaldo's team and Messi's team, both Argentina or Portugal are, solid contenders for this World Cup. They're both good national teams. Argentina's a better national team because they've always been a better national team. They produce more quality players. Only now do I think Portugal's national team's better. Only now do I think they've got the ability to be better. Because they're producing a really good amount of players here for this World Cup. You know, Vitinha, João Neves, Nuno Mendes, Diogo Costa, Ronaldo, João Felix, Ruben Neves, who else? Ruben Diaz, Semedo, you know, Bruno. So many good players. But yeah, I think Argentina's sort of last World Cup was their pinnacle World Cup team in terms of who was on their team. They really built a generation of players that were strong. But yeah, this time I feel like Portugal's got a similar sort of environment here. Same with Spain, actually, to be honest. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the first World Cup match. I'll see you at 1:45 a.m. So that's in an hour and 45 minutes for our next stream, which is an MSM stream, if you're going to attend that. Otherwise, I will be, yeah, chilling with at 5 a.m. if you're here for the football. South Korea versus Czechia. Next match, I predicted 2-1. Did I get points for the full time there? I want to check how this works, actually. I want to see what FootMob gave me, because I've never done the FootMob prediction before, so I don't know if, like, I got points for predicting that.
I'm going to guarantee I got 0.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got points, bro. You predicted that, I mean, you could have got points for the goal, I guess, maybe, if they're doing that. I can't even load it up. Maybe it's still processing or something like that. I really would love to see, though.
Yeah, mine's also processing, so...
Yeah, they're still... I think they're processing all of the people's stuff. I got, like, a lot of different things open as well here. And I can't attend this, sorry. Yeah, no props, Sam. It's all good. You don't have to attend the South Korea one. It's completely fine. That one's not really, thing. And, yeah, Bernardo Silva, free agent now. Patrick Zarbi to Paris. Orkun Okochu has gone to Besiktas. Wow. Didn't know he'd go there. From Benfica. I mean, it was kind of, you know, now thinking about it, it's a little bit more obvious, but okay. I hope I can be there for the 5 a.m. stream. Up to you, Ahmed. You don't have to come, I promise. You know, World Cup matches, the World Cup streams will definitely not hit the same mark as the MSM streams in terms of how many people are here. I mean, I'd love them to, but, you know, I'm doing it more for the love of the game. Like, you know, just doing it for fun. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to take a break now, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Yeah, the thing's still loading. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't know why it's glitched out. Maybe they're giving some time to process all of the people's stuff, or I guess everyone's clicking on the prediction button because they want to see where they are in their tables, so I don't know. W's, guys. I'll come on the streams on Saturday and we'll stay up to Sunday. Yeah, W Sands. See you guys later, and ending song by Sands. So